Alrighty, how's it going? Oh, music loud. Okay, how's it going, everybody? I'm FLO8, your favorite Wolf Girl enthusiast. Welcome to my Fire Emblem 8 Ironman Plus. 10% crit on all the weapons, 20% increased enemy growths, and also Orson is our Jagan, and also Axes and Javelins are the thing. They do the thing where they hit you back if you get unlucky. There we go. How's it going, everybody? Good to see you, Seth. I'm sure you saw the bread in the thumbnail. That one was for you. Good to see you, Heartless Caesar. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. They're not, wolf girls are not furries. I'm gonna defend that point until I die. That'll be the mountain or whatever that I die on, whatever that phrase is. Okay, anyway, time for some Sacred Stones. It's actually time for Chapter 5X, Broken Heart, the infamous chapter that I would say that many people don't exactly enjoy, and that is totally fair and totally understandable, because this chapter is a long one. Not necessarily for a good reason either. We have that long wall to go around and whatnot. But we have some interesting things to take care of today. And of course, here's, also let me turn on all of their animations, because that's a thing that you have to do. Of course, we have Ephraim here. He's our lord. We're going his route. Just failed your semester project. You better make me happy. I'll make you happy. I'll do whatever it takes. I will die on that hill, yeah. So yeah, Ephraim's our lord. We're going his route, since, you know, obviously it's his route or Erica's route. You guys overwhelmingly voted Ephraim route, so that's the one we're going. Ephraim's, of course, crazy. Reagan Leaf, probably the best PRF weapon that we've ever gotten. At least in my humble opinion. And then Steel Lance, kind of just whatever. Wish it was an Iron Lance or something. Here we have Ford, the infamous Ford. Of course, this is scary. This is a very scary weapon. It would ordinarily be super useful. But, no. It is not going to be useful. No. Here we have Kyle. He's my favorite of the Christmas calves in this game, pretty handily. We'll see what kind of levels he gets and whether or not we use him. Will depend upon what kind of levels he gets. And then, of course, the thing you're all waiting for, I'm sure. Here he is, the man himself. Here's Seth, a young commander of Renee. He's calm, composed, and skilled. Ephraim is the better route. There's no contest. I totally agree. I like both, don't get me wrong. I totally love both, but Ephraim's route is superior. The only thing that's not different about Seth, or the only thing that I haven't fixed about the Orson thing, is that he still has his Silver Sword and Silver Lance. I don't think it really matters that much. Like, I feel like keeping it as it is fine. Let me make sure my settings are correct. Perfect. We have Seth here, and of course, why didn't you make it a randomizer, but with Orson as a paladin? I could have made it a randomizer. I certainly could have. We might do a randomized run of this game after this one. We'll see how it goes. Okay, cool. Ephraim has a chance to straight die here, and if he... I'm sorry, I'm an Erica fan, but Ephraim's route is 10 times more fun. Yeah, totally agree. Ephraim has a chance just to straight die here, and it scares me. Of course, if you die in this chapter, if either of your Christmas calves die in this chapter, they come back, so it's not actually a big deal. We can kind of just use the Javelin as much as we want. And then obviously if Seth dies, well, that's just how it is. Like, I don't know. We don't want him to, of course, because he's still a very good unit for this chapter, and I'm certainly going to make use of him. Anyway, let's hop right into it. Hopefully we don't get crit and die immediately on the first turn. That would have been... Okay, cool. We get the crit. Very good. We get the crit. Let's see. Where's my hydration? I know I got some before stream. Here it is. I forgot to do the hydration pour. I'm sorry, you guys. I've let you down. Make sure to get hydrated. Drink your water. Oh, it's good for you. Hydration juice. Yeah, there we go. The pour, as usual. Anyway, here's hoping that Ephraim doesn't die immediately, because if Ephraim dies, it's still a game over. It's just, if anybody else dies, they're not added to the death counter, because they do come back. Hydration God himself, all the girls want him. Man, I wish. Don't we all wish? Anyway, I'm going to attempt something with Kyle here, and then I think Seth will finish the job if necessary. I mean, I guess we could just stand here like this and then put Seth here. Like, that's perfectly fine. This is a certainly different way of, yeah, suddenly thirsty? Yeah, there you go. You better get you some water. This is certainly the most interesting way I've ever tackled this first turn. Let's see. How much damage are we looking at? Obviously, a crit will kill us if we Devil backfire. But you know what? If anyone's gonna backfire, let it be Ford. Let it be Ford. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if the backfire kicks into effect immediately. Or if we are going to not eat the effects of that. I don't know. We'll see. Luck is a very important stat. when it comes to negating both critical chance and the devil effect. Of course, you can never completely negate it, but you know, we try. Ooh, it did backfire. See, there it is. There's the devil effect. I hope, I hope it doesn't happen too much more, because that could get scary. Okay, surely we won't miss a 98, so this is fine. And from this point, we just gotta kill that archer down there. Ford will be fine, you'll see. Will he be? We'll see. We'll see very quickly whether or not Ford is quote-unquote fine, as we say. Let's give him one more chance with this devil backfired javelin. If he crits, he dies. Okay, he did it. He didn't backfire on himself. Good job, Ford. Good job. You've done a thing. I think we're gonna have to give the kill to Seth, though, because we can't really double this guy, and also... yeah, that's the only way we're gonna get through him, it seems, so... more EXP for Seth, yeah, just like a classic Fire Emblem run. Ah, boy. Good old Seth. Can't go wrong with him, right? Like, what could possibly go wrong from using Seth a bunch? Certainly nothing. I am going to grab this chest. There's a Killer Lance in here, and the Killer Lance has 40% crits, and obviously that's the big boy critical. I think that Ford will be fine here if I do throw a javelin. Like, obviously, if he dies, then he dies. We get him back, so... ooh, scary. It's scary every time. But we're gonna try to make more use of hand axes and javelins, because at a certain point, you sort of need to, I feel. If we do this, and then hit with Kyle with an iron sword... I mean, he does get doubled. That's pretty scary. Doesn't have more hit rate. In fact, has less hit rate with the one sword. The Lion Coldly Effie sound font is one of your favorites. Well, I'm glad. That was one of my favorites, too. It was actually the first one that I ever made, so I'm glad that it holds up to this day. I might make a remaster of it at some point, now that I've got a better understanding of the general concept of sound fonts. Okay. I mean, if we get crit, like... if we get crit twice, and then get crit again, then we die. That's what it takes. So let's just go for it with the Steel Lance, and then, I probably should have not done that. I probably should have left him with the sword equipped so that he would have weapon triangle advantage over the axe fighter. But maybe it's fine. I don't really know. Let's see, a crit would be 18, so he'll take 10 times. Yeah, he would die to a crit for sure. I think he would die to a crit regardless, actually. But either way, that's going to be this turn. We'll just do this. Ordinarily, I have a much more, I guess I would say, robust way of tackling this chapter. Dang, that one hurts. I have a much more robust way of tackling... oh! Well, there goes Kyle. I was careless. My apologies, Prince Ephraim. I must withdraw. Well, we'll be seeing Kyle again at the end of... we'll temporarily put him on the death counter. That way it looks cool. But he'll be coming back at the start of chapter 8. He will actually return. That's one thing that I do like about this chapter. But for now, Kyle dead. Rip. Now Ford has to be fine. Yeah, he'll have to get some experience now. Or will he? Let's see. Ooh, Seth doesn't kill this guy. Ooh, scary. Well, he does with that, but I mean, I guess that's just gonna be the way it is. Okay, so that loses us an iron sword, which is a very reliable weapon for this chapter. If we miss this, it's really bad. So what I'm gonna do is, if we do miss this, I'm gonna do it from here. Wait, do characters who die in 5X come back? Yes, indeed they do. They will come back at the start of Chapter 5, at the start of, second turn of Chapter 8, whenever Ephraim's band rejoins with Erica, or joins for the first time with Erica. Yeah, unless your name is Ephraim. Yeah, Ephraim will die, and then obviously there's one other here who may or may not continue to exist depending upon certain circumstances wherein things happen. I don't know what I just said there. I said something, that's for sure. Ooh, okay. Ford getting hits, but I mean, it's gonna happen. I didn't know that, and you played SS a ton of times. Yeah, that is how it be. It makes sense that you don't know about it, though, because, like, obviously if you lose characters, most people's first instinct is to reset, and that's just kind of how it is. Let's see. The only way I can reliably get this kill is with Seth. Of course, such a good player, no one dies. Yeah, there you go. Good Fire Emblem player. Yeah, so my only real option here is Seth, unless I want Ford to, like, risk a javelin. Haha! There we go. I'll just trade the sword over. There's gonna be a lot of experience going to Seth, I can feel it now. a lot of experience going to this man. And, whether unfortunately or not, I'm not sure how good of use that experience is going to be to us. You know how, things happen to be going. Alrighty, let's see. I'm gonna heal up forward and try to take out that guy. I probably shouldn't be using my vulneraries on forward of all people. It should probably mostly be reserved for Ephraim. But you know, kinda just how it is. Obviously, if we get crit by this, I think it'll be GG. Although Seth has decent res. He'll take not too much damage, at least. He'll take 9 on a crit or something, and then this guy would have to hit yeah, he can't get crit anyway, I forgot. He has actually good luck. This is why having Orson instead of Seth on the other route is actually kind of a nerf, because as you can see here, Seth doesn't really take criticals. He just kind of says, no, I don't think so, and then he kicks people in the stomach or something. I don't know. That sounds like something Seth would do. Oh, for Princess Erica, of course. Of course, indeed. I'm pretty excited for today's stream, I gotta say. There's something that's gonna happen at a later point that I'm most certainly looking forward to. I guess you'll see when you see. Let's see, can we... I mean, we could do this. We could Rig and Leaf and get the kill with Ephraim. Ford has +1 base luck on Kyle. He wouldn't have been crit. Ford good. Hey, maybe. Maybe Ford is the better one in this situation. Surely he won't take that much damage. Ooh, yeah, I traded away his sword, that's right. Luck is the best stat. It's really, really important in this hack, without a doubt. Let's see, how do I want to tackle this? Like, I guess I could just throw Ephraim at this guy, but then I'm gonna have to use an elixir afterwards. Brain. Luck is a really good stat in this hack, for sure. I'm just gonna use Seth. I don't know why I'm worrying about it so much. Ordinarily, my strat with this chapter is to just use Orson to my heart's content, because I love using Orson anyway. And it's really not a big deal if he, you know, quote-unquote, deals experience. There's more than enough to go around. That said, enemies are buffed. They are certainly buffed from their base forms. Okay, let's see. This one's the elixir, and then the other one will indeed be the Killer Lance. Considering that Seth is actually able to use the Javelin with like a 20% chance of backfire, I might throw the Javelin through the wall at this guy like I normally do. But I guess we will see. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give this back to him, and then Vulnerary, and then go for it. Ford very well may see some use, like, actually unironically. Just because of him being here and Kyle not. I usually use Kyle quite a bit, actually, so I look forward to seeing how this impacts my strategy. I wasn't expecting to get crit right off the bat, but that was on me for leaving him equipped with the lance. Ooh, good dodge. Okay, so we can throw another steel sword right into your face, and then probably get the kill with Ephraim. Might use the Regan Leaf for that. I do want to give many, many kills to Ephraim if at all possible, because obviously it goes without saying that he's a very vital unit, not to mention a good one. It's very, very strong. Ooh, okay, scary. But yeah, going without Kyle is going to be a little bit weird for sure. Please don't miss. Okay, cool. 69. Stabbed him right in his dingling. Let's see, what kind of level are we getting? I want some strength and speed. Defense. Luck. Okay. Res and HP. That's more survivability against mages, and that's something that we'll certainly need. Let's see. Do I want to risk this? Seth would just die. 69. Nice. Yeah, it's super nice. Okay, let's see. Now that we've lost Kyle, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Also, having this Javelin as a bit of a liability, so to speak, is scary. It scares me a lot, actually. I guess I'll bait out the Cavalier. The Cavalier I don't think will be doubled by Seth. Yeah, he won't. Especially not if I use the Steel Lance. Go right there. Bait the Cav. Actually, we can hold off for a turn, because it's not that big. We're not in that big of a rush. We'll just trade this over, give him the Killer Lance. He can't use it for a while, but even so. Go ahead and heal up Seth once. Maybe even twice. Use up the whole Vulnerary on him at later points. We've got one more here. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. I really, really wish that someone on this map came with a, oh, what's it called? An Iron Lance of some kind. Well, an Iron Lance in any capacity would have been rather fantastic, I will say. Iron Lance would have made it so that we don't get weighed down by anything other than Regan Leaf. I guess Killer Lance doesn't weigh us down, but Ephraim has to build rank for it, and Ford/Kyle ordinarily don't want to use it immediately because it's not warranted exactly. But in this instance, it very well may be, because it has 40% crits. If this were a randomizer, I wish the Lords were Amelia trainees. I have played this game randomized before, and I have gotten Amelia as a trainee in this map. Well, a trainee, not necessarily Amelia. I mean, I guess this is fine. Can't quite double. Can't quite, yeah. Ford is kind of just vibing. He's kind of just here for the ride. I don't want to use up the whole Reagan Leaf immediately. It is 30 might against stuff that it's effective against, and it has 20% crit, which is pretty significant. Funniest stuff you've ever seen. I'm not super opposed to giving this to Seth. Oh, we can't. Okay, that one goes to Ford then. That's very good. Oh, never mind. That doesn't go to Ford then. Seth is not doing the thing he's supposed to do. The Archer is scarier though, so I'm going to go for the Archer kill, if at all possible. It's a good thing I wasted that RN, because otherwise Ephraim would have missed, and that's not what we want. Does Ford kill this guy, or does he get killed? He doesn't get killed, and he doesn't kill, so the experience can go to either, I guess. I'd rather it go to Ephraim. Okay, cool. I'm glad that he went for Ephraim. Also really glad for that dodge. That's a really good dodge to have. This next portion of the map is one of the scarier ones. I usually try to just bum rush the entire thing with Ephraim, kill 2 soldiers, 3 soldiers, the Armor Knight, all in one go. But I'm going to take it a little bit more laid back this time for sure. Let's trade one of these elixirs over. I guess we'll give him the Killer Lance for now, since he's capable of using it. And then, should be good to go. The boss is going to be scary though. The boss is usually pretty dodgy. The boss being dodgy the way he is doesn't spell a good time for us. Very easily we could end up, ooh, well, we're not getting good level ups on this man, but I guess we'll vibe with it. Okay, so from here, right, okay, so I can take on one of these guys, I think, without dying. This one, 15 damage, and he has 7 defense, so 8 times 3. Capped off HP means he doesn't die to a crit, and that's kind of important. So we'll start here. Go very slowly, because we don't want to game over, and we don't want to give Seth all of the experience, otherwise we will be very significantly lacking when we come back. Okay, no crits, very good. I don't have any vulneraries left that I know of. Actually, no, I think there's a one-use one on Seth. If there is, I'll probably use it. The Cavaliers are not a threat. They just die straight into Ephraim. What we could even do is send Seth here. I'm probably just going to use this vulnerary on him. I would say it's probably decently important, because we don't want to use an entire elixir use on him, but we certainly want him to, you know, have good enough health that he can take on the boss with some reliability. I have had the boss kill Orson, like, as I played this game in the past, and it's just kind of a weird champ moment, because you don't expect him to die, but then he does, and that's just how it be. Okay, he kills both of these, classic Seth style. I would love it if he didn't crits, or I mean, if he didn't double, but I mean, these are soldiers, they get weighed down by their own iron lances. So they have like 0 speed, or like 2 speed, or something like that. And even a weighed down Seth isn't going to get bopped by that. Now let's see, 14 and 13, okay, so we'll be taking 7 and then 6, but then that's also reduced by 1. Why not stream on Twitch and add BTTV and FFZ emotes? I don't know what those are, and I don't know why I don't stream on Twitch, actually. I might start streaming on Twitch someday soon. We will have to see. Because you can use Restream or something and stream on both, and that might be worth my time. Let's see. So 7 and then 6, but then it's down to 6 and 5. He doesn't die as long as he doesn't get crits, and if he gets crit by either one, he would die anyway. So I don't have to use the elixir. I mean, I might as well, right? Like, what's the reason in not using it, I guess? That way we can survive at least 1 crit. BTTV and FFZ are what enable third-party emotes. I see. Well, I do like emotes, and I certainly like seeing emotes. So maybe one of these days I will hop aboard the Twitch bandwagon or something. Shoot. I mean, this is fine. Custom emotes that don't require a subscription to use. I see. Well, might be worth a shot then. I guess we'll see about it. I have been considering it for a hot minute. I feel like streaming on both YouTube and Twitch until it's like illegal to do so by Twitch's terms of service is probably a fine option. Okay, we probably won't double this one. I recall the fighters being decently fast. Oh, we will double this one. Okay. And then the archer will come after us, but the archer's fine. The archer won't do anything to us, and we will presumably kill him, quote-unquote, or I don't know, I guess, maybe. Don't grip me, please. Okay, cool. Now we survive, guaranteed against the next one. And that's kind of big. It's kind of importante. He will be doing 6, and a crit would do 18. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he did crit. See, it was actually important that I used that elixir. He would have ended the run. He would have killed us right there. I would have had to restart the entire game if I didn't use that elixir. My gosh, that was too scary. Jeez. Okay, Ephraim, you really don't want this to continue, do you? You know what's coming down the pipeline. If you stream on both, you can't get the opportunity to be eligible for affiliate on Twitch. Oh, I see. Well, that's a shame, but I will say I'm not really interested in Twitch. YouTube is more my style, I feel. Twitch just seems kind of cringe, Captain. That is to say, it's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with Twitch. Exactly, it's just that I enjoy YouTube more, frankly. That's it. That's the extent of it. If I stream on both, like, it doesn't really matter. I guess it gets people over on the YouTube, and that's fine. That's cool. I don't know. I guess I'll see. Okay, so we don't want Orson, or we don't want, Ford to die. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, really. It's not like he's getting that much experience. Okay. We'll trade this over sword, do that. Most of your free time on Twitch. Guess you're cringe. Nah, it's fine. It's all good. Twitch isn't really that bad, it's just not my preference is all. And that's like, failed project plus declared cringe by your hero. No, you're not cringe. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Please forgive me, I didn't mean it. The only thing with Twitch for me, like just personally, is that I didn't use Twitch growing up, and I didn't really like interact with Twitch, and that's literally the extent of it. That's why I prefer YouTube. It's not like a super like complex reason or anything like that. I just didn't use Twitch, and as such, I'm not accustomed to it. But maybe, you know, nothing wrong with getting with the times, old man, and you know, carving your own path or whatever. Getting aboard the Twitch train and attempting to do a thing or something somewhere. Okay, we'll kill this guy with Ephraim. I'm gonna go grab that elixir from the archer. Yeah, Seth is getting a lot of experience here, but that's just how it's gonna have to be. I will say the next chapter scares me considerably. It's always been one of the hardest points, without a doubt, on my runs where I've played this game with 10% crit on all the weapons, or with increased growths, either one. A combination of both is going to be very significant for this next chapter. That is to say, as long as we can get through— Oh, why are you getting crit? Why are you getting crits? Why has he gotten crit twice? Oh my gosh, Ephraim. Do you just not want this run to continue? Oh boy. I don't know about it, man. I don't know about it. It's a good thing that we continually use elixirs. 15 and 15. You'll get weighed down, so you'll be at 3 speed. We'll get weighed down by steel, and as such be at 9 speed. So we will double. We just keep getting crit though, and I don't understand why the fascination is with getting crit on these units. Okay, understandable, I guess. Just use steel sword for accuracy. I guess it doesn't matter. Steel lance. Well, we'll just use steel sword. It literally doesn't matter. Nice crit there. Okay. Now that we've got this elixir on Seth, we're probably going to mow through this one as well, because it's a very arduous journey to get back, or to get through the throne room, it seems. Because Ephraim just has this weird fascination with getting crit continually. And missing? Okay, I don't know. He's not having a good time. This is not his favorite run. We'll just throw it. Oh. Whoops. I thought we had a javelin there. Shoot. Do we not have it? Oh, it's on Seth. That makes sense. Let's see. You should be able to attack me there, so I don't want to stand there. I'm just going to spare you. You can survive. I don't know. Seth betraying Renee would be more impactful instead of some random knight. Well, Orson is technically not some random knight, I will say. He was promoted to the rank of Paladin, and as such, that denotes, like, trust, because the Paladin thing here... Oh, wait, if you fight an enemy Paladin, Wait, where is that found? It's in the, where is that? Something somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's in the class role screen at the start of the game. It says that paladins are like a class dedicated to justice, so he's actually a well-trusted and well-respected member of Renean society. That said, he, you know, obviously has his downfalls. He would have been relatively, like, he was trusted enough to guide Ephraim, at any rate, so, I don't know. Orson good, that's all I'm saying. Okay, can we survive this one? Oh gosh, I feel like I'm about to sneeze or something. Yeah, you can see these soldiers are powering up already. Just a couple levels does them some good. Oh. Zonta himself, the man in the flesh. Yeah, enemy bosses are also significantly improved. I'm probably just gonna have to do this and then kill all of them with Seth. Because mages scare me. They scare me a lot. Mages are probably the leading cause of death in this, like in vanilla. The Dark Mage has surprisingly killed me more times than I would have ever expected. Okay. Yeah, we understand. Seth is just a god. I'll turn off animations because, like, lol. We'll turn him off for this chapter anyway. The Light Mage should be fine, though. Like, he'll have more crit, but he has less might, so we'll see how much he does, and maybe Ephraim can bait him out. I wish we could keep that level up. I mean, we're gonna keep that level up, and we're gonna make good use of it in the future, right? Yeah, we are, for sure. He'll take 6 damage, he'll die to a crit exactly, never mind. Let's see. I don't buy it. In a narrative perspective, some wizard guy promises to get his wife back, and he doesn't show any apparent personality changes. So, the idea behind it is that, like, they already had contact with him prior to, you know, the entire setup. He looks shady and sick at the same time. Yeah, he does. He certainly does look... Well, I mean, he doesn't, like, in his base form. In his base form, he looks just fine. It's more or less like... He's like, oh my god, there's a chance to get this woman back, and then he goes for it. Like, obviously there's flaws in his character. You know, like, obviously you have to not be all in there, all in your right mind to exactly go for an offer like that. And that plays into his character, and that's a thing that he do. I'm gonna use one use of the Killer Lance, probably. Well, it's probably gonna be 2 uses of it. Because I feel like it's gonna be more impactful than the sword. I feel like the sword will be more useful than the lance on the long term. Do you truly think you can take us with those numbers, imbecile? Bop. Oh, bop. Okay, never mind. I guess we just dodge, or he just dodges. Oh, S-Ring Blanche is on Seth. Very nice. Let's see. We'll turn these back on. Okay, and then... Should be fine. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Okay, Zonta just dodged 3 71s from Seth. 4 71s from Seth? Are you kidding me? What is with this RNG today? Oh boy. Seth notices this change just from a quick talk. Well, Seth, certainly has his reasoning for noticing things being weird. The entire, like, he lists out his reasons, he literally does. Things like reinforcements not coming from the castle, things like Orson supposedly being, you know, a loyal knight of Renee, and then also not going and rescuing Ephraim, who was apparently, like, locked in the cellars. Bugged RN. Why do we keep missing? I'm gonna let Ephraim have this kill. If he gets crit and dies to a 22-6, and he gets crit and dies to a 22-6, I don't know what to say. I don't know what's up with this RNG, man. Okay, don't get... Okay, good, he didn't even get hit. Why? Another one? Okay, good, finally. Lord Toronto, it can't be. Were we merely pawns? Yes, indeed you were merely pawns. Used to lure Ephraim and his band of bravados right into this castle. We're not getting good level ups, are we? We're not getting good level ups, that's a shame. Okay, let's remove the equipment from this unit. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. This is just something that you do. We'll leave Killer Lance, we'll do Steel Lance on him, because like might as well. Here's your Steel Sword back. Okay, trade this over, grab these. I'll put one of the elixirs on him, and then Kyle will return with his equipment as well. I'm not going to go for that soldier because he scares me, but maybe I'll just do this once, because that's kind of funny. Oh, nope. Okay. He could have killed himself there. Okay. Understandable, Ford. Let's get going. Secure the entire castle. And yeah, Kyle is back, of course. He's story importance for this chapter and the next. Or, this chapter and the next one he appears in, anyway. Things have taken a turn for the worse. Yeah, and then we ran away. Very nice. That's the story. Okay, so now we have some preparation to do, I do believe. We want to pick up some weapons and some other things. I always like to get an extra... Let's see. So no one thought invading an enemy fortress, which is a strategic point with only a few men, would go fine. Wait, so no one thought... Oh, okay. So the thing is, they literally explain it. I don't think it's exactly good. I think there is a very strong hint of plot armor in there, and I think it's probably the weakest point in the entire game's writing. That said, it is explained. It is explained. Apparently, like, there are not many men occupying the fortress because they're all off in Renee, capturing Renee. And as such, they're like, you know what? We're going to go in here and distract them. We're going to take our... like, that's literally it. We're going to go in here and distract them. If we get captured, then we get captured, and that buys time for Erica, Fado, and so on. And then they end up not getting captured. So, I guess that's just how it is. Okay. Colm, I'm going to end up bringing because of thief utility. We can throw away the training seal at some point. I don't know when, though. Kylo's dead. That means Ford gets the spotlight. I don't know about it. We'll see. We'll see if Ford's even capable of doing anything, really. Okay. I think I'm going to end up using the secret book on Ross because skill is a thing that he has issues with on occasion, or generally speaking. Makes no sense. Why would they leave their flank open for the other king guy to invade at a strategic point? Am I benching Joshua? Well, yes, but also, yes. We'll see if we have enough space for him. I'm entirely uncertain. Let's see. It completely depends. Like, if people die, he is a fantastic pickup. Let's put... Where's Mulder? There he is. Yeah, I had to bench Mulder for the last chapter because of there just not being enough deployment spots. Okay, do this, and then give this to Convoy. Let's see, what else do I usually do here? I'm going to put this away for now, or else I'm going to end up forgetting it and leaving it on Erica. Or Monica, that is. So they just wanted Renee for the stones, and then what? No, that's actually the entire purpose. They just wanted them for the stones. That's literally it. If you played the game, then you know why. They literally have to. Everyone just dies because Donkey Kong. Yeah, I mean, that's why. Like, that's why. Yeah, literally. Orson is... Leon is possessed, and Reeve is, like, devoted. He's, like, a heretic devoted to the Demon King. What his aim is, who knows? But he is devoted. Okay, so what else do we have to do? I think we're good. I would usually buy javelins and hand axes to go into this next portion, but I'm not going to for obvious reasons. That said, I will equip one on him. We still have some uses of the hatchet left. Let's see, I believe there's something else I wanted to do, right? The Donkey Kong, yeah. Joshua's hat is ugly, debate you. I mean, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I don't even like him for his hat, just really like him. Well, that's understandable. I like Joshua a lot, too. We'll see if we're able to use him. Let's see. Right, I do want to buy torch staff, I do believe. Probably 2 of them. Maybe, no, we'll just buy 1 torch staff. And then what I usually do is I sell the elixir here. And then that's how I pick up the restore staff. Not that the restore staff is entirely necessary right now. In fact, it's not at all, and I might just save it for when I have more gold. But I do want to buy one before Geb's chapter. Like Joshua, because he's a prince, so he's probably very good. He is very good. I like Joshua. I think he's maybe a little bit slept on. He's treated like Guy from FE7, and I think he has more utility than that, for sure. That said, you know, obviously, I like so many units in this game that I could really just talk good about anybody. So, tell me. Tell you what, buddy. I'm gonna bench Natasha. I guess we'll bring Joshua. We can drop Colm. We don't need Colm. Actually, we do kind of need Colm. I want him to get some level up so I can steal a speed wing at a later point in the game. We'll bring along Joshua, sure. Armor Slayer. Well, we'll drop the Armor Slayer back. And I'll also give him a Vulnerary. They give them out like candy, so it's not as though we have any shortage. royalty training is better than going through life and death situations daily. Fire Emblem logic, man. Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, so here's Orson, obviously looking really good. He's got a lot of strength behind him. Let's go, Joshua, yeah. We'll make use of him for as long as we're able. He is certainly my candidate of choice over someone like Kyle and Ford, and I know that that remains a relevant topic throughout Chapter 9. So we'll find use for him. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do for this part. Ross up here, Loot here, Garcia here, Vanessa down here. We'll do Mulder sorted to the back, Orson up top-ish, and there we go. Perfect. Very good. I have a strong, very strong strategy for this map, one that I enjoy doing a lot. Ordinarily, it is headed by Garcia, but this time it'll be headed by Ross, because he has 10 luck, and he'll be getting, I believe, 10 crit avoid from loot. So we'll be putting him here, in this forest, Iron Axe equipped, actually, yeah, Iron Axe equipped. Loot sort of off to the side here, behind him. We'll shoot a torch up here with Mulder. Very nice, very nice. And then we'll put Garcia sort of behind. Yeah, we can't see those guys quite yet, but this is going to become a relevant archer soon. Put him here. Let's see. Assuming you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Totally safe to do this. We'll put... Let's see. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll do this. Let's see. Well, we can do... I think Nami's going to be more relevant up here, so what we're going to do is just rescue, take, drop, go right here, then right here. Armor Knight with stabs. Mulder would be such a good unit. Well, he would be a little bit worse off for having the armored movement, but I mean, I'd be fine with it. Sounds like a fun little thing. If we ever randomize the game, maybe I will go for something like that. Ordinarily, I do try to go for that village at the bottom, the antitoxin one. However, in this one, I think I'm going to need to focus my resources up top, because otherwise, I'm going to find myself in danger very quickly. Yeah, there we go. Those supports are already putting in a lot of work. See, you can see he has more hit rate than a sword guy. And he's, you know, dodging pretty reliably, which is very nice. Nami. Nami, on the other hand, we're going to have to do some work with her. We'll shoot this one. We'll just try to get all the chip experience we can, because Nami, I will say, is going to be a very, very good unit if we can get her going. I think she's going to be borderline vital to the entire, run. Her Ardor loots, I'm going to find them all very, very important. It's going to be an ordeal getting them trained up, but I'm going to. Unless they die. If they die, then it's like, lol, I can't train you. Speed res, okay. I'm decently okay with that level up. Not exactly my favorite in the world. Let's see, loots. I wonder if we can get that kill with Joshua. Ooh, no. No. I'm sorry. No. Dang, that's rough. Can't train if you're dead. Absolutely not. You cannot train if you're dead. That's why we're hoping we don't die. Vanessa's already not doing much. You can see these guys have pretty boosted stats already. Except if you're in Dragon Ball. True, you very much can train if you're dead in Dragon Ball. Obviously Monica's our best solution here, but one of them up here has a lance, so we'd have to be careful to sort of block her off. Did I already give that Draco shield to Garcia? I doubt that I did. I'm gonna do that, though. Let's see. Hatchets. I'm gonna give this kill to Monica. I think she'll need it. On the long term anyway. 33 crit, not bad. Very good even. Alrighty, we're almost there. We're almost through. Let's see, I do want to put Ross right here with the hatchet equipped. Leave Garcia there. I'll put Garcia... I'll put him here like this, and then How do I want to go about that, actually? This is, I kind of need more vision. I want to see where that Cavalier is, mainly. I need to know whether or not I can protect Nami, or do something else with Garcia. Bad level up. This seems to be the run of bad level ups overall, really. Okay, so... he's going to attack Orson. This guy has the halberd. I always get the halberd every single run. If it takes me longer, then it takes me longer. Excuse me. It takes me longer, then it takes me longer, and that's just how it'll be. Like this map, because you're actually blind, so it's like a blind run. True. Okay. I'm gonna put Vanessa... I don't know. I could still go back and get that with Vanessa. I usually just get that, and then I fly back into this corner where she can't be hit. But I do need to give her experience where at all possible. Now, what I could do is I could just trade a Javelin over onto Orson. Well, not anymore, I can't. But it was a possibility for a short amount of time. It's going to attack Orson just because it can't get hit back, mainly. Unless it feels like it can do significant damage to Ross. Yeah, I didn't think so. Enemies will prioritize attacking where they won't be retaliated upon over attacking for meaningful damage, unless I can get the kill, of course. The kill, luck kill. Joshua could get that kill, luck kill. But I do want to give anything that I can to Naomi. Monica... Monica do... she'll kill that one. But I mean, I guess that's fine. That kind of opens that up. Yeah, sure, let's go for that. Works for me. Oh gosh, keep feeling like I have to cough. Maybe it's the lack of hydration. Okay. No, it's actually entirely seasonal allergies, that's what it is. Without exaggeration, that's what it is. Struggling with them all day. Here's hoping that they don't crop up on me. Okay, so this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attack to here, so we can go right here. And, I mean, we don't have to kill him with Orson, ultimately. We could just not do that, actually. We'll see what we get here. Your shirts always look so classy. Well, thank you very much. I do enjoy these flannels. I've got a few of them. Whether flannels or... I forget what the other ones are called. Ooh, good level up. But I very much enjoy my shirts. My favorite part of my wardrobe, without a doubt. Okay, let's see here. We'll try to get this kill with Ardor. Ardor is usually the mage that I have more difficulty putting together in terms of levels, so hopefully he'll get something good here. I do want to, you know, keep him more on top of the game than Lute. As much as I like Lute, she kind of has an easier time flowing into a stronger unit, at least in my experience. Let's see. So from here, we don't really have to do anything in particular. We could just move here, hit this guy once, and then that might be a Joshua kill. Very well may be. Guess we'll see. We'll throw that man right into combat. Maybe I could update his animation one day, so it has the animation of him wearing a hat. It's not often that you see that one, but it's a very nice custom animation. I tower grind every time I play, so it's never difficult. Well, that's fair. I think it's a very good mechanic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that the tower is a fantastic mechanic, and I love that it exists, and I will absolutely 100% include a tower in any ROM hack that I ever make. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I will 100% do that. Must be the improved growths that make it harder. Yeah, it completely is. Okay. So we'll throw a torch this way. Now, this is the part where it gets a little bit sketchy, I will say. Because Orson will have to dodge some things. Now, given he does have some extra stats, just generally speaking. But it does get kind of scary here still. Because we do want this halberd. We really, really want the halberd. It makes Murray such an easy target. 15 damage. Okay, he'll take 8. Crit would be times 3. Let's assume 15, and then 17. 15 and 17. Okay, we're actually just fine. The only thing that's of concern is the mage. That's one thing I do like about Orson, I will say. He has more defense. And the defense is coming in handy in the early game. Now, the downfall of having less res is going to very quickly present itself as an issue towards the mid-game. Phantom Chip comes to mind as an absolutely, like, horrendous chapter in terms of how scary it is. Okay, looks like we're all good. I do want to get this Iron Blade too, but it's not like a top priority or anything. Okay, we're gonna go right here with Ross. Just equip Hatchet, have a good time. Run back a little bit. I'll put Garcia... Let's see, did I... No, I didn't... Usually what I do there with Seth is I have him full on weapons, so it escorts the halberd back. But luckily I have Vanessa here, so I can just do this. Then I can take control of the halberd on my own time. This becomes very relevant for these cavaliers in the back. I will put Lute here for support. I guess Joshua up here for Killing Edge, if that ever comes into play. We'll do... hopefully get their support rolling soon. We might have to call Orson back this way in order to take care of these guys in the back. The increased growths on the enemies is already proving itself to be very scary. Not to mention that they have crit rate against us at all times. And not to mention, well, to mention specifically, we also have a very difficult time of using 1-2 range weapons because of the whole Devil Axe thing. I don't want to use too much of my hatchet, but I'm really going right through it. Our next, like, big break in terms of 1-2 range is the short spear, which you get at the end of Chapter 11. And then following that, you don't get any more until you get the spear from Grotto Castle. And then you get a tomahawk at a little bit of a later point, where we'll face off against, well, the big man himself. Oh, scary. Yeah, mages are gonna be big. Sounded so good. Don't know if it was discontinued. Let's see. There was this hack on FEU where the protagonist was trained by assassins, and your story is literally dictated by the flow of the story. Or your story literally dictates the flow of the story based on who you eliminate. That sounds pretty cool. I would be certainly down to look into that. Yeah, that sounds really, really cool. Okay, so from here, Garcia can, like, absolutely annihilate this guy. That said, I do want to have people in range for supports. We don't want anybody to get doubled. 9 speed is pretty safe, I would say, as long as we don't, you know, like, do anything hasty. Everybody but Garcia has full, like, you know, decent crit avoid. Not full crit avoid, of course. This is the point at which I would usually just use a Silver Lance to bop this guy right in his face. Well, if it becomes relevant, if he does get crits, then what I do is I just rescue back with Vanessa. Okay, cool. He's the one that crits. That's good. That is very good. Okay, good job, Orson. It's getting scary. The boss is going to be absolutely absurd, I will say. I'll show you the boss right now. Well, I'll show you the boss whenever I have the ability to show you the boss, of course. Okay, so Vanessa, a little bit scary for you. Could bop this guy. I could bop you. Ooh, not really. Could bop you with you. I mean, that means that you survive a hit, which is cool. Can't really do anything with you. Okay, what if I do this? What if I go halberd and hope that it hits? Ooh, okay, good job, Garcia. Now I think I have a pretty clear solution to this portion. Okay, what kind of level up? I would love speed. I would love speed, Garcia. Yes, he got speed! Yes! Okay, cool. That's 2 points of speed that he shouldn't have gotten. I'm very happy with this. Okay, and from here, we'll trade the halberd over, drop it right here, and then bring loot over here. Let's see. We'll have to drop... We can drop her here and throw a fire, and be completely unpunished for dropping a fire. Okay, we'll do that. Hopefully a crit. I would love a crit. Dang. Okay, maybe Naming gets that kill then. We'll see how that goes. She has a lot of avoid now, thanks to all of her supports, and that's really, really big for loots. Okay, and then we'll trade over the halberd here, bop this guy right in his big old dumb noggin with all of the supports in action, whether from Garcia, loots, whoever it may be. Very good. The Cavaliers are no more. Let's see. What kind of level are we getting? Dang, bad level up. I mean, luck. I'm down with luck. I'm certainly down with luck. It makes everything a lot easier. We can stand here with Ardor, get this kill. Perfect. Very good. That's in full support range too. Maybe we can throw Namie right into range of that archer, or the soldier, that is to say. And maybe he'll, for some dumb reason, prioritize her instead. I doubt it. I very heavily doubt it. Whoa, hello. Hey, good to see you, Lance. Hisum Ron. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm sure I did. But good to see you. Let's see. Are we going to survive this? 14. We'll do... Okay, so she'll get crit and die if she gets crit, but she's got 10 crit avoid from Ardor, plus her 6, so she avoids crits entirely. She's all good to go. We'll throw another torch down with Molder, because, like, it's good experience for him. Can't go wrong with it. And we'll have a look at the boss, because that man's scary. Yeah. Very scary. He's got a lot of stats, that's for sure. Okay, looks like we'll be getting all of these lovely fellows to be attacking us on the following turn. King Ardor, absolutely. King Ardor. I'm hoping to give him a very grand amount of experience. That way we can unfold his fate. Something. We'll do Monica here. She's out of range. The only ones that are in range, I'm almost certain he's going to attack Orson, just based on the fact that he won't be retaliated upon. But he could do significant damage to Namie. Maybe that outweighs him for some strange reason. I heavily doubt it does. I very heavily doubt that it does, but it very well might. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Luckily, these guys are not that big of a threat. What's going to come in what's going to turn out to be very scary? What class will Ardor promote into? Well, probably going to be Bishop just for Slayer. But I am not particularly, like... I guess I would say I'm not too partial to the Bishop. That means that is to say I also enjoy using Sage Ardor from time to time. It's not as good, because, you know, Bishop is just going to be better in a game with monsters like this. But, you know, I have my fun. I do things as I want to do, and not based off of what is strictly better. And that's how I have my fun. So yeah, at a later point, like, if anybody wants to try to convince me to, you know, promote somebody a particular way, I'm pretty easily swayed. I played this game with a lot of different classes, with a lot of different builds, and I haven't really found anything that I would call unusable. More like fun-usable. I like Bishop Ardor and Sage Molder, because that brown Sage just looks too good. Totally agree. I love Sage Molder. He also gets speed that way, which is very big on him, since he has a pretty strong speed base, and, you know, it's always been fun to see Molder using Excalibur. If we get Molder to promotion rank, I think I'm going to send him Sage. I think I will. We'll try to get Molder Excalibur. We'll try it. We'll try very, very hard to do that if we get him to promotion level. Okay, so now the thing is just going to be killing the boss, which, you know, obviously not the easiest thing in the world, just because of how strong the boss is. We're not really on a time crunch, like, we're quote-unquote on a time crunch, because the spider will 100% destroy, like, absolutely maul beyond any shadow of repair these civilians. But I think he's, like, right here right now, so as such we have 1-2 turns. I'd make bishops get more magic on stabs, remove Slayer, but also remove monster defenses, but increase their damage. Huh. That is an interesting way of balancing them. I very much like Slayer. I find effective damage in Fire Emblem be one of the most fun mechanics, pretty hands down, and as such, a class... Hey, I was right on that, by the way. Eek, a spider. No, get away. Please, somebody help. Well, as it would turn out, we're here to help. We have a very strong young man. Well, not young exactly. Wait, Kyle is dead? 5x normally doesn't count as death, so is he gonna stay dead? No. I just put him there because I got him killed. He'll be back whenever Chapter 8 rolls around, and I'll take him off the death counter. But I just put it there for dramatic effect for the time. But yeah, we'll be seeing Kyle back whenever he returns. Yeah. Let's see. So this boss, I have a Pure Water on hand, and I'm probably going to make use of it with Naomi. Because I can give her full supports from this. Well, not actually this turn, I'm not able to. And also she would be under attack by this soldier. Okay, well we have one turn to kill the boss, otherwise we have to wait all the way until Grotto Castle to promote Naomi. And obviously that's not something that we want, because waiting that long would be, well, quite obviously less than ideal. Let's see. I think we can actually get that. Yeah, we can actually go all the way down there and get that. There'll be a guy right here, and he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attack to here. But if we stand here, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can attack to here, so we'll stand one space below that forest. Perfect. And as such, we can fly over there and get that antitoxin. I ordinarily try to get that antitoxin. I think it's a little bit underrated in terms of usefulness. Not that antitoxins are in any particular way good, just I enjoy them. Okay, ooh, I don't know if I put you in range. Okay, cool. And from here, Monica will give Orson the support to not get crits. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. Spooky, scary spider. No. Yeah. It would be very scary to have anything happen to those children, because we want to use Naomi on the long term. I feel like she's going to be a super vital unit, as I've already laid out, and I very much want to keep her. Okay, so I don't have the Silver Lance on Orson right now, but I will break it out if I have to. I have a feeling that he'll double anyway. Right, he does. Let's see, he doesn't kill here, so if he lands both of his attacks and then doesn't kill, then can Naomi get the boss kill? She can. Okay, go for it, Orson. Don't get crit in the process, otherwise things get really, really bad. Also, don't get a crit, please. Okay, we're good. No crit. That was important. Okay, he didn't even get hit. Very good. Naomi gets this kill now. Good. Very good. I'm so happy that Naomi gets this kill. We'll throw we'll throw Garcia over here. That way she has all of her supports in range, and she'll shoot this man right in his big dumb face and end the chapter for us. Yeah, there we go. Is this the end? No fame? No glory? Well, unfortunately not, Nobala. Archery XP. Please get strength. Please get strength. You didn't get strength. You let me down, Naomi. Oh, look, it's Monica. She's like, oh yes, I used to be a village girl at one point, and then this This large man took me as his wife. And then they went on and had a completely normal relationship, and nothing bad happened. I'm sure. Okay, so we do need to do a little bit of preparation. I'm going to drop the elixir for now. I want to give Namie moment. Yeah, it is a Namie moment. I'm going to give the Dragon Shield to Garcia. He's going to be a frontliner for the entire game, so I don't find that to be a waste in any capacity. We don't have any other stat boosters for now. We do have the Halberd. I'm going to put that on Garcia for now. This next chapter is going to be quite a doozy, I will say. Just because of how I like to tackle it. Okay, put the torch away for now. We'll get another one in Chapter 10 from the village. And then if not, then we can always backtrack a little bit and get another one before Phantom Ship. Unfortunately, Joshua didn't see much use, but at least he got one kill that chapter. We'll do... okay, well, I mean, I just want to do this because, like, I enjoy having the Vulnerary at the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna drop the Iron Blade. I'm probably gonna find use in the Silver Lance. Let's see. I'm starting to feel bad about Vanessa's chances of becoming a viable unit. She really isn't, she doesn't have the power to do much. I think I'm going to instead invest a lot, like very, very heavily into Tana. And we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we should be good to go for this chapter. Oh boy, this one's the one. I'm hoping very heavily that Colm still has the speed to be able to steal the energy ring from this guy. If not, I'm going to get him some experience this chapter, and we're going to steal that energy ring, because it's too big to give up. It's going on Namie, just so you guys know. It's straight up going on Namie. I cannot be convinced in an opposite direction. I would love to bring Joshua, of course, but I have to have Colm for this. It's too important not to. Let's see. Items. We'll go... Let's see how much speed he has. Please don't have... Okay, we have enough to steal from him. That's good. Very, very good. Fun fact about this mage. I've said it on every single stream that I've done this game. In the base FE8, Colm has exactly enough luck to avoid a crit from this guy. Very consistently. And as such, he usually stands right here on this tile, and then this guy attacks, he survives, he goes up and steals, and then Vanessa rescues him back, and that's usually my strat. That said, I can't trust that as much this time, because of the heightened crit on these tomes. Has 15 now. And he also has more skill, so he doesn't avoid the crit naturally anyway. Let's see, who do I want the experience on more? I'm actually just going to go the long way around. I ordinarily like cut and skip and go through all this, but because of this guy having the energy ring, I'm going to go the long way around, I think. Orson can go up this way and kill off these guys with the help of Monica. Maybe we'll still fly them over the river this way. I think I might go for that, and then everybody else can go the long way around and grab all the experience they can. Let's see. I see a way to get some experience rolling in a pretty easy way. But I think that's all we have for this portion. Okay, let's go. This one scares me. This chapter scares me, I will say. Okay, these guys have steel lances. I need to keep that in mind. That said, it doesn't matter as much, because Ross is not going to get crit, thanks to his high luck. As you can see already, he's a very strong investment of a unit. Put him right here, loot support range. I might still give the A support to Ross, just so he has more crit avoid. I think it's going to become, well, truthfully, he has pretty low. I mean, he is getting 20 crit avoid already, so, like, maybe I'll just give the support to... Oh, well, they already have the support built. Maybe I'll just give them that right now. I don't know. I might go for the Ross loot support, honestly. I feel like it might be kind of big. That said, I don't know. Guess we'll see. Like I said, I do want to send these guys up here to get rid of this mage as soon as I can. And then Vanessa really can't do much right here. She's kind of just bad. I've low-key given up on her. She's a rescuer at this point. We're under attack. Rouse yourselves. Well, that's a reference to Fire Emblem Heroes, where rouse skills are the C slot, only equipped by infantry and cavaliers, one of which Murray is. Now, that's not at all, but... you know. Maybe they'll add Murray to Fire Emblem Heroes one day, and he'll have rouse attack defense as part of his kit. I'd plus 10 him. I absolutely would. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I would. He's not even an important character, but I like Murray. He's a cool boss. Certainly. I would certainly enjoy him more than Franz. Ooh, crazy level up. Very good, Ross. Love that one. Okay, mage incoming. Quite spooky indeed. Put her here. I mean, I guess we could Monica, maybe you'll just get those auto levels. Res? Yeah, res on Ross. It's a rarity for sure. But I'm down with it. You don't see it often, but I will not pass up a point of res. Any bit of magic mitigation is going to be big. Magic is always one of the things I struggle with regard to the teams that I like to use. I don't tend to use very res-heavy units like Natasha. Okay, so we'll go right here with Ross. I do want to heal him first, so we'll move Garcia to here. Magic is everything, after all. Absolutely. Completely is. Mr. Reinhardt himself says just as much, and you can always trust him. Okay, we'll do this. Put Ross here. He'll avoid crits. Ooh, are you gonna hit me? No, okay. He'll avoid crits, thanks to the loot supports. And then Naomi should be able to get the kill, or Arter, either one. How do I want to do this? Actually, I think I have a plan. They get full crit avoid from each other's supports. No, actually they don't. Let's see. It'll give 2.5, 7, 14. Yeah, not quite enough. I'm gonna have to bait this guy out with Ross, because he'll have 17, 18, and that's exactly enough. 19. Res is nice, but HP though, yeah, I'm down with HP. I would love more HP on Ross. He very well may end up with the Angelic Rope. Orson dies is the run over? Well, it is in fact not over, but it is scary for sure. If Monica dies, however, then the run is completely dead, because Orson goes on a complete rampage and destroys us all. Ooh, he might double this guy because of Steel Axe. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I should have equipped a Steel Axe of my own. That certainly would have been the play. Ross is just out of range, so that's fine. Don't get crit here, please, but if you do, it's not a big deal. We can always retreat if it comes down to it. We don't have to press on every single turn. But we are going to go ahead and attack you. We'll increase your hit rate a little bit, like this. And that should be good to go. Maybe we can even one-shot. I'm gonna try this, because the mage scares me a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Don't crit me. Okay, good. A dodge pretty much just eases up all my burden. Okay, cool. Very cool. Silver Lance nailed him right in the face. Let's see. There is a small thing we could do. We could send Orson up here, get rid of these archers immediately. I might be down for that. That sounds like fun. We probably want to throw Vulnerary on him before we do that, though. Okay, so how are we doing against this mage? I should have thrown a use of the, Pure Water on Naomi in advance. Let's see, that's a little bit scary. Yeah. So maybe we'll back off a little bit against this mage, because the mage is dealing a significant portion of damage at this moment in time. We'll go back to here. Actually, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attack to there. So we'll go back to where Mulder is with everybody. Except for Arter. Put Mulder here, I guess. Ross back. I should have healed Ross while I had the chance. Guess we'll go here with Naomi. That way she can shoot. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so she can shoot if it really comes to it. Move Colm down, I guess. It should be okay. And then put Garcia here. And I think everyone's fine. In fact, I could even put her on the forest. I'm going to keep her in Ross support range. I feel like it's a little bit more important. Ross and Arter, for that matter. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't think anybody can die. Hopefully not, anyway. Ooh, scary. Okay, she can't die. Maybe she'll crit, and then she'll get the kill subsequently. Nah, no luck. Well, some luck, but no luck. Okay, my biggest focus is absolutely getting kills on the mages right now, though. That's, without a doubt, the hardest thing. Well, we don't die to a crit, so let's go for this and see if we can't get a kill on loot. We very much like one. I'm gonna give that energy ring straight to Naomi following getting it, of course. Okay, very good. This should hit, and if it doesn't, then we have Arter in the back. Let's see. We'll drop Orson over on those archers with a sword of some sort equipped. Not as though it really matters that much. Yeah, Murray's looking kind of crazy right now. We'll have him throw that javelin at us once and see if we can't get him to backfire, and then we'll bop his face pretty much inside out with Garcia using the halberd. That's what I usually do, and it usually works just fine. Okay. Man, I'm so glad that Garcia got those speed level ups. You actually have no idea. It's actually just the highlight of my day right now. I always, like, I just cherish it so much when Garcia gets speed level ups early on. It's one of the most fun things I can imagine. Especially in a run like this, he's going to need them, but ordinarily I give him all of my speed wings anyway. And having 2 early on is, like, more or less what... Oh, it's good level up there, Molder. Getting those speed level ups early on, having 2 of them, more or less means that it was... There's no waste in not going Erica route. That is... I'm kind of speaking in tongues here. Essentially, one thing you can do in Erica route is you can get an extra speed wing that you can't get in Ephraim route. And I usually give that to Garcia, but if I get 2 speed level ups in the early game, then I don't feel bad about it at all. Okay, we'll drop Orson right off here. Fly on back. She is, of course, in danger from this if we happen to go that way. Okay, cool. Won't be attacked, and if it really comes to it, we can retreat up here, and then they'll have to shoot us from here, and then we can just run down and attack them. That's a fun little strat there. Okay, so try to kill this guy pretty quickly. Should be able to manage as much. Okay, I want Loot to be here if that's going to be the case, because she avoids crit pretty much entirely from her supports. A crit would be fantastic, of course. Come on. Nah, no such luck. Okay. How do we want to do this then? Because we want to sort of block off the archer. Is Naomi going to be able to get into the action a little bit? Well, I guess what I could do is just back off a little bit after I get the kill. That said, I don't really want to in a particular way. Well, let's see. From this guy, from her supports, she would be gaining 7, 14, 21 crit avoid, I believe, in total. If I'm not completely mistaken, she'll be getting 21. I think that's correct. I'm not certain. Maybe it might be a little bit less. We'll just assume that it's like 18 or something. Even so, she avoids crit from this guy and from this guy. That's 15 damage. She'll take 12. This one has 16, and she would take 10. Okay, so we can't afford to leave her there unguarded. Let's see. I don't want to do this. That's a little bit scary. Loot is a unit that we cannot afford to lose. It kind of goes without saying, I feel. We can do this. Let's see, what's Arter's res like? Not good enough to substitute him. Plus, he doesn't have the HP to survive anyway. Let's see. Let's see. Well, we can do it. You get attacked. Okay, cool. I was checking this tile to see if the mage can move upon it. He cannot, so we're gonna do this. I have a solution in mind. Would Loot kill the Thunder Mage with crits? Let's see, would she? I'll check. I certainly will check. I'll probably end up baiting him out with Arter either way. I'm fine with this level up, but it's a little bit silly. I don't think she will. 13... She'd be doing 18 damage on a crit, so no, she won't. Most fortunately. Rescue... Okay, we'll rescue Loot with Colm. We'll throw Molder here. Yes, we will throw Molder here. Okay. Then we'll take... okay, what do I want to do here? I want to throw a hatchet with Ross. Let's see, can I manage the thing I want to do first? I want to drop Loot here. Or here. It really doesn't matter. Actually, it kind of does. Yeah, it kind of does. Does she die to a crit? I think I've already tested this out, sort of. And the answer is no. Okay, I can't do what I want to do anyway, whatever. We'll just throw this from here. Surely a 97 won't miss, and then we'll drop people off the way that I want them to. We'll do, take drop, and then you should be fine to take this guy on. Probably just hit him once. And then from all of the supports, Loot will bait this guy downwards, and he'll start moving this way. So that way I don't really have to worry too much about anything. Yeah. Ooh, she actually does. She actually does. Ooh, I miscalculated. Okay. Ooh, scary. I'm not sure how I miscalculated that, really. Maybe I looked at defense or something, I don't know. That was scary, though. I want that energy ring more than I want most things. Okay, Orson will be just fine up here. No doubt in my mind, he'll be just fine. I might turn his animations off, because he's going to be up here bopping archers for a couple turns, and it's not really going to be impactful in any particular way. We'll do Orson's off for now. We'll send him right up here, and then they will have to sort of funnel themselves in. Okay. So from here, this is a pretty free kill. Who do I want it to go to? I kind of want it to go to Namie, but I can't really manage, so it's going to go to Loot. Very nice indeed. Okay, and then we'll put Ross a step forward. I think I'm going to go for the A support between Loot and Ross. It's going to give him the most crit avoid. And I don't find myself... Ooh, good level up. That's a really good level up. Good job, Loot. That was so super worth. Okay, we'll put him here. If we have to, then we'll heal him, but I don't think we will have to. Let's see. 14 crits. We're fine. Then we'll heal up Loot. Not as though it particularly matters, but we'll get it going. We'll put Ross, or we'll put Garcia right down here. I hate this map. It's so bland and annoying. Well, that's a shame. I enjoy this one. I actually find it to be pretty well done. I will say it's a lower point of the early game, though, for sure. Okay, we'll do... Ordinarily, I don't tackle it this way. It's just I have to be a lot more cautious in this run. Okay, and then the mage will start moving downwards. I guess we can start moving people across the river with Vanessa. We can probably get somebody back this way and get these soldier kills. That way we don't have to tackle the ballista in any particular way. Okay, he'll double this guy. I didn't really consider that. Well, that's just how it be. I wonder what his speed's like. He's done pretty well on speed. I guess we'll see right here. 9 speed, okay. Understandable. I'm glad he got skill at least. Skill is a thing that he's going to struggle with on the long term. So I'm not feeling in any way bad about not having, you know, a lot of skill. Or, whatever. I'm feeling good about having more skill. Okay. So from here, you decided not to move. That's a little bit of a shame. However, I think we can negate all crit with Ross if we go that way. You can't attack. Dang, now their ranges overlap. Shoot. Well, I can fix that by doing this. Putting Ross here, and then healing. I should have picked up another heal staff. I don't know why I didn't do that, actually. That's a really big downfall of mine, because I really needed to grab that heal staff. Like, it's actually really important that I grab that heal staff. Like, on the long term, that is going to have consequences, and I am not looking forward to reaping what I've sown. Shoot. Okay. Well, actually, no, we can get a heal staff from the armory in the preparations thingy. So I'm fine with this. This is fine. It's gonna cost a little bit more, but that's just how it is. Okay. Now, we're gonna bait this guy down. Assuming Ross... Ooh, he still faces crits. Scary, scary. I should have calculated that out to make sure that nothing of the sort would happen. But that right there is my argument for the Loot Ross A support, which we'll grab during this chapter. Right at the end of it. Okay. Heal up. Let's see. I don't really have a clear answer to baiting this guy downwards, but I can get him downwards even more. Put him here. Ardor should have the res to take him on. 16, it'll be 17 after weapon triangle. Minus 9, so 8 times 3. That said, he also, with the combination of the Loot support and the Namie supports, will be gaining +1 from Namie and +2 from Loot. So that would be 3. 12. He'll be taking 5 times 3 if he gets crits, so this is actually okay. We'll put him here. We'll make sure all of his support partners are in range to bait that guy down on the following turn. Yeah, this is certainly not the most interesting map, I will say, just because of how much effort it takes just to get this energy ring. Otherwise, I would just kill this guy pretty quickly and be on my way. The mercenaries are also surprisingly scary. They have a lot to them. Okay, we'll kill that guy. I kind of hate that the mage doesn't move once you start attacking him. Wish that was different. What kind of level up are we getting? I would love speed. Okay, understandable. I would have liked some luck too, of course, but I asked for the speed and I got the speed. Okay, so this should be fine. It should be exactly this amount after weapon triangle plus forest, so he should actually take, shoot, like, what, 12 damage on a crit, so we're fine. And of course he'll be standing here or here, so we'll want to have Colm not in range of the ballista, but also able to do the thing. We'll have here ready to rescue Colm out. I might ignore these mercenaries for some time. I'm going to send Ross back this way to go over the mountains. Same with Garcia. And then we'll see how that goes. Okay. I'm also going to send her this way. She can just climb over the river, that's fine. Okay, Arter. Do your thing. As the res tank. Okay, I was a little bit miscalculating, I think. But either way. We ended up living. And he would have killed with the crits, which would have been bad. Steal the energy ring. I also think it's better if Orson was the good paladin. It just fits that the old paladin guy would be more loyal than the powerhouse that is Seth. I mean, understandable, I guess. I find that it makes sense, personally. Seth came from a household of knights, and as such, you know, it was, like, I think it's literally explained in his entire story thingy that he... shoot, I'm going to mess up here, aren't I? Well, we can... Got myself in a little bit of a bind here, because Garcia can't really take a magic crit. I'll get to that comment in just a second, I gotta figure this out. Let's see. So Seth was brainwashed. No, not brainwashed. He was born into the family. Born into a family of knights. I'm just gonna go for this. I hope you don't die, Naomi. Very good, Naomi. Very good. That was overly risky. And she's still in range of the ballista, I do believe. Well, that was worth it. She got strength. And also we're gonna give her 2 more points of strength. So we'll start seeing strong use out of her. That said, if she is in range of the ballista, then I can pull her out with Molder. I'm just gonna go over the river. I don't care about the rest of the enemies here. But anyway, yeah, Seth was born into a family of knights, and as such, he found it to be his natural calling to sort of go into that a little bit further. And to go into that further, he did, and ended up becoming, through hard work, the most trusted knight of King Fado's band, or whatever you would call it, repertoire. No, not quite repertoire. That's not quite the right word, but you get what I'm saying. Through his hard work and dedication to the cause, he became what he is today. Let's see. We'll do... yeah, put Garcia here, support range. 2 kills for Ross. Ross is actually getting a pretty good amount of experience compared to what he usually gets. I usually have a lot more on Garcia, if anything. Okay, we'll grab this energy ring, pass that right on over to our archer. Certainly an interesting choice on my end, but one that is indeed made. And here she is with her 8 strength, 8 speed. Not very good, but soon. Oh, right, that's the support that I don't want to build. What else does Arter have in terms of supports? I do want to give him another one if at all possible, because he'll give himself more crit avoid that way. Guess we'll see, I think he supports with Cormag, so we might throw the C supports on him. Cormag also supports with Tana. Tana and Cormag will give each other full attack, full crits, some crit avoid, and they're also flyers, so they're going to be, you know, either they're going to have the same movement range, they're going to be around each other a lot, I would imagine. Excuse me. Let's see. We'll do Garcia on up this way, and then carry along Naomi with Ross, I guess. It'll take another turn because I moved weirdly. But even so, this works out. We'll do... I don't want to put you in range of anything, so I'll put whoever I have right here. I think it's Garcia. We should be out of range of those guys. Maybe I can even bait them out with Orson and be the experience to the mages that way. Okay, we'll do rescue, take and drop. That way Loot can get a little bit of experience. It's going to take a little bit longer, but this is one way to do it for sure. Okay, Here we go. I don't know if Orson's going to double these guys, but I don't think he will. Oh yeah, I need to turn his animations back on too. Which I will do. Very nice. Good hits. Okay, the next chapter, or at specifically the end of this chapter, is what I'm looking forward to the most. I think you'll enjoy it as well. We'll see the big scene with Mr. Seth himself. Okay, so... drop. Ooh, can't quite drop. We'll do... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter which one we kill. We'll see if we can't get a kill for Vanessa as well. Kinda doubt that we will. Because, she's gonna probably get doubled, I would say. Let's see. Level 7. Yeah, she's gonna get doubled. Oh, not quite. But, I mean, even so. Not what I'm entirely willing to do. Okay, and then Ross might be able to get this one, now that I have all of the support partners here. We'll try it like this. And then if he doesn't, well, I can't quite risk that, actually. What we could do, funnily... we could try something with Vanessa. We could do a little something like this. That was not a good idea, but I mean, we've done it. I don't know what that accomplished. That didn't really accomplish anything, really. So I guess we just don't get hit by a 1% crit, lol. Okay, cool, we hit with a 25, that's cool. Works out for me. Alrighty, let's see how it goes. What kind of level up are we getting? Speed, please. Yeah, wow, crazy level up. Wife, Betrayal? Seth, the heck are you talking about? Well, well. Guess we'll have to see what he's talking about, won't we? Let's see. Okay, we'll put Orson up here. I could just send Orson that way and let him take care of those guys. That's pretty free experience for him if he wants to go up that way. Not as though he makes poor use of it. He's already level 7, jeez. Man's really getting up there. We'll bring Ardor along. We'll probably bring Mulder along too. Ross will have to rescue him, I think. Yeah, he can, because he has exactly enough. Okay, we want to be out of this thingy's range. Bring Naomi along, and then from there we just go on ahead. Okay, Orson, go for it. We'll see if we can't manage to save this guy. We're not going to be able to. He's got a steel axe. He's going to get bodied. Okay. Right here, and then get Ross up there, and we're all good to go. Yeah, should be good to go. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't be. We don't really have to worry about Colm that much. He'll be relevant in the next chapter. Funnily enough, we're actually probably not going to be able to field Mulder next chapter, just because we have to have Colm for healing. For chests, but I guess we'll see how... Actually, no, we'll probably just not field Vanessa. I feel like she's pretty primed to just off herself if she ends up coming along for too much longer. Drop. We'll see how that goes, exactly. Let's see. Okay, so with the Javelin, you'll have 18. 18 minus 1 from Weapon Triangle, so it'd be down to 17. Take 9 times 3, which is not a kill. So... feel free to chug your Javelin right at Garcia, and probably miss because of all of the avoid that he has from his 2 fire supports. But we'll see how it goes, and then we'll probably bash his face in with Garcia following that. Ooh, okay. A little bit of crit rate on that one, that's for sure. Wouldn't have killed, though. Orson, on the other hand, will be killing with his own crits. Very nice. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah, 9. How could our Ballistae have failed? How could this be? I guess it's up to me. Well, well. It may indeed be up to you. You're the final remaining front of Toronto's force. But you will not stop us so easily. In fact, we have one meaty lad right here who's going to set up the kill perfectly. For somebody else, unless he crits. Let's see. Yeah, he didn't crit, and he sets up the kill. Very nice. He ordinarily one-shots, it's just that Murray is super buffed up right now. We'll see about giving that kill to Naomi. More boss experience? For Naomi? I wonder. Let's see. Ah, no. Oh, yeah, it's a good thing he didn't backfire, actually. That could have been a little bit less than ideal. Okay, how about Ardor? Or maybe Loot. Maybe Loot has more hit rates. Well, she doesn't have crit against her, so we'll try it. Yeah, Loot. Lord Dorado. Alrighty, it's time. It's time for the infamous scene. Right after this short break. No, just kidding. It's gonna be a little... Ooh, good level up, good level up. Loot is becoming good. I might throw the angelic robe on her. She's getting a lot of res, and that kind of makes me happy. Has good prospects. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just support Grinds, Ross, and loot up a little bit, and then we'll head on out, because I think everybody else more or less has everything in line. It's a shame about having the C support with Molder on Vanessa, since she's going to be getting benched, but that's just how it's going to be. Okay, let's get that support. Loot said, Hot Girl Summer. Yeah, she did. I'm sure you've seen her summer art in Fae. Pretty magnificent, if I may say. I had to pull a copy, because, you know, she's voiced by Holo, the Wise Wolf, from Spice and Wolf. They have the same voice actress. You know what? Make a hack where all the mounted classes are better, then make the final DAP a desert one. That sounds pretty funny. That does sound pretty funny. It also sounds like very, very painful to play through, but sounds pretty funny for sure. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a hack that did something of that sort, isn't there? I recall there being a map that has a desert map as a hack that has a desert map as a finale. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna read this one, because I haven't read it in a while. Yo, Loot. Hi, son of, Ross. Son of Garcia, that's what it was going to say. I promise you it was. Hey, you finally remembered my name. Because I'm good. Vanessa, yeah, she is good. Vanessa getting benched is fine with me, because you don't like her. That's fair. I like Vanessa, I feel like she's pretty easy to bench. I feel like, she outlives her usefulness rather quickly unless you make a concerted effort to use her. Which I ordinarily do. I like triangle attack quite a bit, but it's not going to be viable here since we've already got, you know, so much else going on. Are you here to insult me today? Where'd you get that from? You're as strange as ever. Thank you very much. That wasn't a compliment. Have you always been like this? You mean, have I always been brilliant? Well, I've been me, so yes. I've been surrounded by books for as long as I can remember. You studied magic since you were a kid? Did you do anything for fun? Pegasus Knights should be Jagans. Okay, understandable. Well, there's my monk-watching habits. Huh? Never mind. How about your mother and father? I don't have any memory of my parents, but according to my grandmother, they are traveling in distant lands. Oh, so you have a grandmother. What is she like? She's an elegant goldfish that's been sun-dried with a wildflower. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay then, so long. Hey, Lutz. Yes? You may be a great mage, but you don't seem to be physically strong, so from now on, well, I'll be at your side to protect you. Well, that's very kind. But you know that the more likely scenario is that I'll be protecting you. That's not what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say yes. Okay, yes. Man, I might not seem that tough now, but someday I will grow up to be a man as strong as my dad. You wait and see. Okay, I'll look forward to it, but I won't get my hopes too high. Disappointment is a cruel mistress. I'll show you. That's adorable. I like those types of sports. I got to see 2 support pairs that I ordinarily don't see, and that makes me happy. But now, it's time. It's time for the big moments. Are you ready? Are you ready to see it? I may or may not have done something. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Prince Ephraim is somewhere in this castle. Orson, we must go inside. Hold, my darling. Look, in the shadows, a figure. Ross is the next Ike. So, as you might have noticed, I've changed some dialogue here. Ah, an enemy soldier. Who could this be? Sir Orson. And is that you, Monica? General Seth, why are you here? You should be with Prince Ephraim. Are you alright, Seth? If you're here, Ephraim must be here as well, right? Yes, Prince Ephraim and I were both captured by Grotto forces and held here as prisoners. I just managed to escape my cell. A chance to escape. Yo, it's what I had prayed for. Seth, are you well? Your face is so pale. Grotto's men. Don't tell me they've... No, it's nothing. But Lord Ephraim, I cannot say whether he's still unharmed. Seth looks so evil, that jerk, yeah. What? Where is he? Where is the prince? If he lives still, he will be in one of the deeper cells where I was held. Quickly, head down this corridor to the dungeons, quickly, before reinforcements arrive. Seth looks different somehow. You're scared? Yeah, he does look different somehow. I'm glad you noticed. Okay, let's see. It's a trap. I'm pretty happy with this development. I see you changed Seth's eyes to be more washed out. Yeah, and his facial colors are more like Orson's. Seth looks like he has liver failure. Yeah. This way. Prince Ephraim is being kept in the cell back here. Very well, let's go. General Seth. How long ago were you taken prisoner? Some 2 weeks past. Prince Ephraim and I were forced to surrender. We've been held captive here in this dungeon since that black day. Funny how a small change can totally change how a character feels, totally. It's like his eyes are soulless, yeah, they are. Did you gain any news from your captors during that time? Unfortunately, no, not a word. Our daily meal was brought to us by servants from the neighboring village. They were instructed not to speak to us, and we heard nothing of the war. Tell me, Orson, how fares Renee? Seth's red-haired, so he has no soul. Baby R has something to say to you. Renee has fallen, King Fado. The king is dead. Dead, my king. My apologies, my lord. I have served you poorly. You're not to blame, General Seth. We must look forward to the future, not find fault in the past. The Grotto army pursues me in hopes of acquiring my bracelets. It is the same one your Princess Erica gifted to me some time ago. Prince Ephraim wears this bracelet's twin, and he is in danger too. Bracelet. I remember. Prince Ephraim still wears the bracelet, and Grotto is after them? If that's the case, please, perhaps you should entrust the bracelets to someone else. Perhaps, but give them to me or to your husband. Let someone you trust guard them. If the Empire desires that bracelet, you're in danger as long as you hold it. For your own safety, Monica, please, what say you? Return my princess's treasured heirloom to me. We must not allow the sacred stone of Renee to be taken. Everything you say is true and sensible, yet... So Erica just died? Yeah, we're rolling with the timeline where basically Erica and Seth got married, and that's how that's gonna go. General Seth, I'm so sorry for this, but please give me your weapons. Darling? Oh yeah, I need to show you that actually. Because she says darling. That's important. That's important. Darling? What are you talking about, Orson? Can't you see I'm unarmed? Do you think they allow prisoners weapons? What kind of injury have you taken that you suggest such foolishness? If I'm mistaken, then I will give you all due apologies. However, there are questions I have that I cannot answer. Too many questions. Why did no enemy reinforcements come from the castle during our battle outside? Why would you escape your cell and yet leave Prince Ephraim in chains? How did you know of the tie between the bracelets and the sacred stone? Orson, there's some misunderstanding here. This is so weird in reverse? Yeah, a little bit. Darling. Seth, you dirty dog. She's at least 15 younger... don't worry about it. And why? Why do you conceal a blade within your doublets? What? Very well. You haven't changed a bit, Orson. If only Monica had been alone. You, however, will simply not be deceived. Seth, what is the... Seth. Why did you betray Renee? My fondest wish will be granted. Spend the rest of my days in the embrace of my loving princess once more. What are you saying? Ooh, scary. That's enough. You've done well, Seth. I'll take over now. You may return to your beloved princess. And there it is. The moment we've all been waiting for. Who are you? We've never met. I'm Tirado. Loyal and talented aide to Valter, General of the Grotto Army. You're that monster's... And you are General Orson of Renee, yes? I thought to catch a little bird in my net, and yet it seems I've snared a hawk. Where's Prince Ephraim? Ah yes, the prince. He's not here. Just realized how healthy Orson looks? Yeah, this is his basic sprite. Oh yeah, that kid from that weeb show, Darling in the France, in this game. Yeah. Chapter 16 is gonna be dark. Oh yeah, it is. The coward fled Lord Valter's pursuit. Somehow he escaped the castle. And escaping under these conditions? Such stubbornness is quite annoying. It was my cunning that led us to turn this unfortunate blunder to our advantage. I spread the rumors myself. I led the villagers to believe he was our prisoner. What better trap with which to catch his remaining soldiers? Prince Ephraim has escaped? Yes, but your return will have to wait until the afterlife. Let's end this, shall we? First, to destroy the bridge and cut off your only avenue of escape. All soldiers to arms, kill the woman, take her bracelets. Yeah, there we go. And that's all of the text I've modified, but... Well, actually, no, it's not. There's actually some more. Monica, we have to get away from this place. But how? The bridge is gone. Last. Oh, Prince, I'm so sorry. Yeah. There it is. There's the big scene. Let's see. Who do we want to... Yeah, like I said, I'm going to bench Vanessa, bring around Colm. We will throw a sword on him, just for good measure. Just in case, you know. You never know. He may become valuable at some point. Let's see. I think Loot had Ice Crest. Orson looks like someone in a commercial for a product that removes wrinkles from old people since he looks better now. That's fair. He does look better now. Okay, like I said though, I am going to buy another healing staff. I'm gonna have to sell something in order to do that though. I'll sell a couple vulneraries, I guess. We'll do that. And then buy another heal staff, because we're certainly gonna need one. For something that will become very apparent very soon. Let's see. As for Monica, we'll drop off the Slim Sword, don't need it anymore. Leave the Rapier on. We'll keep the Iron Sword for now, but I'm gonna have to do something about that at a later point for sure. We'll swap these two around. I think I'll take the Armor Slayer over the sword, over the Iron Sword. I think that works out. Ross needs another Vulnerary for sure. But yeah, that was the big moment. I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I put that together last night and I was pretty happy with it, I gotta say. From the Darkened Seth portraits to the text changes. It was minor, but it made me happy to do. I also, during that time, a little fun fact, I found a relic of the game design that implied that Kyle was actually supposed to promote similarly to Wallace in FE7. As it would turn out, he was a scripted promotion. And that was pretty cool, I thought, anyway. Let's see, so... how do I want to start this off? I think these two are fine for the back. I appreciate your effort, you are valued. Well, thank you very much. Also, I noticed that your profile picture has changed, so I hope you have another good one in the store. Okay, that moment was pretty cool. Thank you very much. I'm glad it was. Let's see. So yeah, immediately these guys are strong. I'm gonna send him here, use the Armor Slayer, kill this guy, and get rid of the armor down there, and probably damage the two sword users while I have the ability to do so. Different accounts, same name. Ah, I see. Makes sense. Understandable. Okay, so from this point, we kind of just have to make sure that we don't get destroyed by these guys, but Orson has defense, and that's what's important, so we probably won't get destroyed, I hope. Okay, I wonder if we're able to get this kill. What we could do is kill this one with Ross, and then kill the one up top with Garcia. That's what I usually do, and then Garcia gets the kill on the Knight too. We'll probably equip the Steel Axe, because I imagine the Garcia doubles. Not only does he have more speed, let's see, one on mobile, another on desktop because you're lazy. No, that's totally fair, I get that. I used to do the same until I eventually moved on to when I created my own, my YouTube account now. The one that I use for all of this stuff. Okay, so Garcia, I'm gonna have to give Garcia all of the goddess icons I come upon, because he really needs all of the luck he can get. There might even be an argument for giving him, ooh, Naomi actually gets the kill. It's a good thing that we gave her that, energy ring, huh? Well, I guess she probably would have also gotten the kill against this guy with the steel bow, considering he's way down by steel lance, but works for me. Is that C rank? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, C rank. So she'll be able to use that killer bow that we get at a later point. Okay, we'll do this. Gotta be careful around these guys, because they're not gonna let up on us, no doubt. It's gonna be scary to deal with. Ross is actually getting really strong. I didn't realize how strong he was getting. I'm very happy that this is the case. Okay, we'll do this. And then Colm kind of just along for the ride at this point. Same thing with Monica. Monica's going to level up in her time away, and that's basically what I'm banking on. I need her to do decently well. Okay, very good. Iron Axed it up. Ooh, the desert map is going to scare me. That might have connotations as to what one of my plans for this map is. Okay. As long as we don't get crit, we're fine. I don't think anybody can damage Orson more than a Steel Lance Knight. Guess we'll see. If he gets crit by everything, maybe he has a chance of dying, but I don't think he has a chance of dying at this point. The Steel Lance with Weapon Triangle is probably going to be the biggest thing. Yeah, this guy doesn't even touch him. I don't think I can give that kill to anybody else, though. We'll be able to give the Mercenary kill to someone else, though. He'll double this guy pretty free. Ooh, that hurts. Surprising that it hits, but it'll happen. You know, this is a good use of the Armor Slayer. I don't know why I don't use it here more often. That actually makes my entire life easier. Like, considerably easier. I usually just run over here with like an Iron Lance or a Javelin or something and roll with it that way. But maybe this is the way to do it from now on. Just Armor Slayer. Because it's not as though the Armor Slayer has... Well, shoot, that's a little bit unfortunate. It's not as though the Armor Slayer has significant use elsewhere. It's not a weapon of, like, particular goodness, question mark. It's just not something that you use a lot. Okay, yeah, and now that Kyle's back, we can finally remove him from the death counter. Thank goodness he's back. We made it. Prince Ephraim, I hear sounds from the East Corridor. Sounds like fighting. Do you think it could be General Orson? We have 2 goals here, men. Save our troops and vanquish the enemy. Kyle, Ford, are you ready? Yes, Your Highness. As always. Lord Ephraim, we should join forces with the others first. We should be able to reach them by way of the eastern corridor. Come now, Kyle. Seems like a lot of trouble when we could crush Grado between us. A lot of trouble. Ford, you're as insolent as you are careless. If anything were to happen to the others, we Knights of Renee would... Fine, fine. I see where you stand. Calm down before you boil over. Prince Ephraim will decide. How shall we proceed, Your Highness? We await your command, Prince Ephraim. Both of you follow me. Very nice. Good to have him back. Kyle didn't really get any levels, but he's back now, and that's good, I guess. I would like to use Kyle. I really, really like Kyle. He's one of my favorite characters in this game, pretty easily. I would say, like, maybe even top 5. Well, maybe not top 5. Well, maybe top 5? Maybe top 5. I don't know. It's a big maybe. I do like Kyle a lot. I love his support with Cyrene. I mean, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't. It's a bad idea. But I mean, what if we did? What if we did? What if we went for it? Actually, we could just do this. I think this is the safe way of doing what I want to do. We don't have to risk Garcia's entire being. Him being one of the best units on our squad. We don't have to risk Garcia. We don't need him to die. In fact, I would rather like it if the opposite occurred and he continued to live. Okay, we'll kill this soldier. How much damage are you going to be doing? 14, well 15. You can do 0 damage to Orson, so this is fine even if we get crits. Less fine if we do get crit because there's another soldier up there, but we shouldn't get crits. Yeah, we don't even get hit. Nice. I like how Kyle looks, but other than that, you're neutral. That's fair. That's totally fair. As a unit, his capabilities are, I would say, below the standard of the game. Obviously, he's a Cavalier, and there's nothing... Well, there's really... You can't really go wrong being Cavalier. Especially in this game. I think he's the best Cavalier among... Well, compared to Ford. Obviously, Franz is the better one statistically and in practice. But, well, actually, no. Statistically, if you level them up from the same point at the same time, Kyle would be the better one because he has stronger bases and he has stronger growths. But overall, he's worse than Franz, most unfortunately, because I don't really like Franz that much. But, you know, Franz, he could come back if we end up losing a bunch of units. Certainly could. Should I put Seth on the death counter? No, I shouldn't. Should I? Should I put Seth on the death counter? I have him here. I could put him on the death counter, it'd be kind of funny. But ultimately, not necessary. Okay, so you do that much damage, 15. So a crit will not kill me. Would I get weighed down too much? By this, I'm losing 3 speed. Well, I'm losing 1 speed. Now I'm losing 3 speed. So I'm down to 4, and as such, I don't get doubled. What I could do is trade him over the Killer Lance, and that would be kind of funny. Seth, you're dead to me. Yeah, a little bit. As much as I like Seth, it's very true. I have Seth built, plus 10 to even in Fire Emblem Heroes. He's one of my consistently most favorite units. Is that how you'd say that? Most favorite? Consistently one of the best units that I have. One of the ones I enjoy using the most is how I should put it. Okay, he had his chance. Now the kill goes to Orson. Or we could just kind of wait here. It's not as though Orson's going to take damage. Everybody else is going this way. There's no point in going this long winding path for now. There's obviously a scary Thunder Mage here, and we don't even have to deal with him. We do not have to in any capacity. So we're going to go this way. Also, let's have a look at the boss. He is going to be scary. He's promoted. You can see he has 45 HP. Yeah, he's a threat. He's very scary. He has 15 crits, Silver Lance equipped. Gonna be an interesting boss to take into stride. Probably gonna be Ross that faces him because of the, you know, whole thing where he won't take crit rate from the guy. But anyway, Garcia's going to be getting this entire room full of experience, probably. I want to get as many luck level ups on him as I can. I mean, I guess this is fine. Like, I don't really see a downside to that. Unless he, like, gets crit by that guy or something, in which case it could be a little bit funny, but it's probably not gonna happen. Okay, let's see how this goes. This is one of my favorite parts, but obviously this part's a little bit scarier because of how the game is working right now. Okay, so the mage is moving in on us. We're gonna have to deal with him. Okay, the crit would have been pretty scary, actually. I should have actually calculated that out before Okay, well, we get a crit of our own. Maybe we even double? He's kind of fast. Ah, no such luck. We can shoot him with naming, get the kill. I do believe. Where are the Cavaliers? Do they not move in until you've moved Ephraim past this point? I don't know. I don't recall what triggers them, but we will have Orson down here to help out with them regardless. Shoot, I meant to actually do something entirely different. Oh well. Oh, here's hoping you don't get bodied for it. Yeah, cool. Good experience for the man. Hey, he even levels up. Statistically, Ward has the best growth rates, but it's by a very small margin. He has a total that is 5 points higher than Franz and Kyle, and Franz has a little bit less than Kyle. Truthfully, Ardor is probably the one I want to give the experience to the most, so I wonder if I'm able to by doing this. We'll give it a veritable shot. He no longer gets crit and dies, so I guess that's important. We'll throw Garcia into that room full of armor knights, and he'll have a grand old time in there. Let's see. Yesterday we got our monthly Tucky video. What a blessed day. Yeah, you'll have to comment on his videos and let him know that you enjoy them, because he could certainly use the boost, I would say. He makes good stuff, and I wish that YouTube would be kinder to him. Honestly, that goes for a lot of people. I really do. Like, people make some really, really cool stuff, and I wish that YouTube would be kinder to them. Probably here in chat, I would say, you know, Jig and Chillstone, I enjoy their content a lot. That said, with Jigs, it's kind of, I'm trying to avoid spoilers for, FE4 because of the whole spoilerless run that I'm doing on Fridays. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss that. But I enjoy what he's doing a lot, and I feel like YouTube is, like, kind of memeing on him by not giving him any push-out with his videos. Anyway. Let's see, 18. How much damage are we taking from this guy? Well, we died to a crit. We also don't kill this guy, as I usually do. Let's see, how do I want to tackle this exactly? How much damage does Orson take? 3, 5, well, I guess we can just stand here with Orson. I think that works out just fine. That said, we're gonna have to escape with Ephraim. Gonna have to get right on out of here. And that will be just fine. Okay, and then, yeah, we can just stand out of this guy's range. Maybe force the Javelin guy to attack us at 1 range. Probably not, but maybe. Worth a shot anyway. Okay, and then we'll throw... Let's see, is Garcia safe to do this? Not exactly, but he has so much Avoid that I feel safe in doing it. 47 Avoid. 47, they have 86. So it's like, after Weapon Triangle, it's like 30% chance to get hits, and then a lower chance to get crits. So we'll still go for this. We'll open the door, we'll throw Garcia here, as I usually do. 1 space back, Steel Axe equipped. Rescue Calm. Probably put... which mage? Probably put Ardor right there. Put Loot here. Take and drop Calm. Monica's not going to be able to do much, and then put Amy there. And let's see if Garcia survives. He should. I don't see why he wouldn't. Ooh, he actually got hit. That's scary. I hope he doesn't get hit by the other 2 that are able to attack him. If we lose Garcia to some really dumb RNG, I'm gonna be sad. Let's not get hit by a 24. Okay, cool. Now, let's not get hit and crit by whatever the next one is, which would be sub 20 or sub 30, which should statistically hit like 1% of the time. Actually, it's more than 1, but like, you know what I mean. Good level up. Res on Garcia, and defense. I'm down with defense. 1 step closer to making him an axe-wielding armor knight effectively. Very nice. Man, I love the fighter crits. I love Garcia. Such a great unit. Well, such a fun unit, I guess I should say. I also think he's great, but he is the great Garcia, of course. Ooh, so if he got crit by everything, he would have died. But I guess that's how it would be. Very nice. We should be able to one-shot the mage that will be following us. Funnily, the Cavalier is going to throw javelins at us non-stop. And if he can't do damage... Oh, excuse me. If he can't do damage in a meaningful way, he could just destroy himself. He could completely break himself against us, and we would lose nothing by doing that. I guess we would lose like a little bit of experience, but I mean, it's just funny. So, if he ends up bopping himself in the face, I'm down with it. The mage is far and away the bigger threat. Yeah, he did it. He got himself. Ha, smack. I got himself. What a loser. How funny would it be if we broke this guy against Orson? Okay, so we'll just, we'll Steel Sword this guy, actually, since we have the capability to do so. That said, that guy is going to do 2 damage, to us now, so... Garcia reminds me of most modern armies, all training, close to no action. Yeah. No, that's completely legit. Garcia has been out of the action for a while, despite being, more or less one of the front runners in terms of how strong Renee is on the battlefield. Okay, we will equip Iron Axe for the slight boost to avoid. He's going to destroy them anyway. Put Molder here to heal him. We effectively have 4 uses of the heal staff. Well, it's actually fine if we use more. It's not actually a big deal at all. On the very off chance that he is unable to kill those, then we have mages in the back that are capable of doing so. Okay. All good. Truthfully, Orson could just run up this left side here and bop everybody just fine. I wonder... Okay, come on, get some luck. That's what I want the most. I really, really want luck on him. Well, defense. Okay, he's getting a lot of defense. I'm completely okay with defense. But I really, really want luck. Luck is the most important stat to me right now. Pretty easily the most important stats. We don't get a goddess icon until La Rochelle, I think, question mark. Are you going Warrior Garcia or Berserker like Ross? Well, he'll be a hero. Fighter goes either hero or warrior, but I'm gonna go hero. It gives more speed. Bows are really, really valuable. I can't really stress that enough, that bows are really, really valuable. And as such, warrior is a fine option for him, but I really, really want the speed. He got himself again. What a fool. And then he gets crit by Orson. That's a pitiful existence. But yeah, I'm gonna go hero. Hero gives him the speed. It has a lower strength cap, and it doesn't give bows. And bows are, of course, like I said, really important in this sort of setting. And as such, it may not be the worst idea. Like, I might consider it more before we get to that point. But for now, I have my sights set on hero. Because I find it to be the class that suits him better in terms of, like, basically everything. It allows him to double things at certain points. That said, it may not... He may not be able to double stuff in this run. That said, he did get those 2 points of speed, and I really can't stress enough how important those 2 points of speed were. They are really, really huge. Okay, very nice. I hate the hero animations. Well, that's a shame. I rather like them. We can always change animations, though. I'm certainly down to hack in new animations whenever we feel as though older animations are not up to the par. Doesn't even take that long, really. It would just be a matter of, like, remapping their palettes, which would take a short amount of time. Well, not exactly a short amount of time, but, you know, some time. Nice, she actually gets a level up off that. I really enjoy that she has speed now. Yeah, she's getting really, really good. Really, really good. This is one of the better loots that I've had. And that's taking into consideration that I've had some pretty gosh darn good loots. But hero animations are all similar, no? They are all similar. They would so the way it works is every unit has its own palette, and that includes the enemies. But the enemies use a default palette, so I would just have to program 1 default palette for all enemies, and then I would have to program the individual units that become heroes on our side to have their specific palettes. But I can't really think of any other heroes that we'll be having. I think the only one that we're going to have is Garcia. So, guess we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this guy, probably not doing anything to Orson. Really, Orson's just here to sweep up some experience that other units can't get to in time. I need to give experience to Ephraim, though, that's for sure. I need to give him experience rather quickly. Did I change this? I'm pretty sure I did. Monica, are you well? Prince Ephraim, is it really? You're alive. Well, of course I am. After we escaped Renval, I thought I'd strike a blow against the Emperor himself. When I heard that you and Orson had been waylaid by the enemy, however, I turned back to find you. Looks like my timing was impeccable. I'm so sorry. The irony is that we were trying to rescue you. All we did was interfere with your plans. Hate the reverse grip? Oh, yeah, that's fair. No, I get that, for sure. It does look a little bit goofy. What are you talking about? So you came to help me, didn't you? Your efforts alone are enough to inspire me. Come on, Monica, the enemy awaits. Alright. Very nice. And I think that, well, Ford would have had to talk with Franz, but I didn't bring Franz along. I had the chance to talk Kyle and Orson, and I'll do that later. Okay, so from here, a dude bro is going to spawn down here. So as such, I want to give away the vulnerary that we have on Kyle, so that it doesn't get stolen. You can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and attack to there, so this is fine. A thief is going to spawn from here that I'm just going to keep trapped in and give the experience to somebody else, or to somebody that can make good use of it. Because we can't steal his lockpick. You have to have a pretty trained comb to do that. And ordinarily I don't train comb because I have Ross. That's significant because the Ocean Seal promotes both pirates and thieves. And obviously Ross is a superior option. Didn't want that weeb combo anyway. That Darling and the Fran seems so cringe. Yeah, I don't like Frans that much. Well, I guess I should clarify on Frans. I don't dislike him. I actually like him a fair bit. It's just comparative to the other units in this game, he's on the lower end of it. I might do a tier list after the stream, like after this chapter, because I'm going to end the stream after this chapter. Well, he gets skill. I guess I'm fine with that, as long as he has hit rates. I might do a tier list after this portion of the stream. And maybe we'll do a tier list based on either whichever you guys prefer, between how much I feel like units are impacting, or how good units are in this run, or how much I just like units. Either one is fine by me. I actually intended to do a video a long time ago. Really, when I use Frans, he's usually one of the strongest units I get. Yeah, he is really strong. There's no doubt about that. He is really, really strong. That's about all there is to it, though. Like, he is strong. Yeah, he's a good unit, certainly. I just don't like him. I don't like him as much as the others, personality-wise. I should say, personality-wise. I have used him a good few times. I've used every unit in this game. Brought them all to level 20, brought them all to the end game. Brought every unit through the Tower of Valny. Every unit through Lagdo. I have a save on official hardware where I maxed out every single unit. Yeah, I maxed out every single unit. I got them all to level 20. Level 20 promoted. And yeah, that's the extent of it. I got them to level 20 promoted, went all the way through Lagdo. Got every single secret character, everything. Fran's Stone Cold Killer. He is. He certainly is. I don't think anyone is wrong for using him. Not in any capacity. In fact, I think he's a very strong option. Just my preference in this game and in Fire Emblem in general is that I like to use units that I like, and as such, he doesn't fall among those. That said, there are 33 characters in this game that are playable throughout the entire game, and in this game, of the playable units, I like 33 of them. So, he is, yeah, I don't know. I like every character in this game, down to the enemies. Like every single character in this game, I like to some capacity. There is literally not a single one that I dislike. Well, nice crit there, buddy. Let's not do that again. Yeah, literally every single character in this game I like to some capacity. I could speak on literally any enemy. Well, like not the like base these guys, but like any enemy with a face. I could speak on why I like or dislike them. Well, not why I dislike them, because there's none. Whatever, you get the idea. Maybe he gets an Armor Knight kill. See, that energy ring is coming in handy already. She would have probably doubled without the Steel Bow equipped, but you know, do be how it is. Let's see. So from here, yeah, Lute gets this kill. She is becoming my most efficient mage killer. I think she's going to get any talismans that I run into. Or maybe they'll go to Garcia. I don't know. It's a hard choice, that's for sure. That said, considering how this run is going, I'm not seeing a strong argument for using Marissa, and that does sadden me in some ways. Because without a doubt, Marissa is my favorite unit. My favorite character in Fire Emblem. I'm glad that you missed that, because I want to give this kill to somebody else anyway. But yeah, without a doubt, Marissa is my favorite character in Fire Emblem. It is not because of the character behind her, it's because of waifu appeal. And that is the cause. But even so, she's my favorite. Garcia's second favorite. Garcia sometimes bumps himself into first, it just completely depends. If he ever gets into Faye, he might be, like, he might be my first favorite for some amount of time. We'll see. We will see how they treat him. They might just go the route of Zealots more recently and put him in as a Tempest Trials unit or whatever, something that nobody really cares about that much, a unit that's not going to be that good on the long term. It's really funny how they do it in Fae. I have this running gag sort of thing where I'll just say, lol, the new unit is going to be a high attack, high defense, low speed, low res, free male units, and I'm correct like 80% of the time. I follow you, dirty dog, she belongs to Nintendo. Well, I'm gonna steal it from Nintendo. If that's what it takes, I'll infiltrate headquarters. I would have liked speed on you, Kyle, I'm not gonna lie. You kind of have to level speed or else you're gonna be benched. That's kind of how the Kyle game is played. Let's see, do we double? We get doubled, actually. Well, with loot in range, we can put loot here, Arter here, and not get crits. Let's see. Well, Ross is almost able to one-shot. He would be able to with Garcia in range, so I'll do that. That's how I'll go about that. I'll put Garcia right here, Ross right here, and one shot. Let's see, can we get loot? No, we can't get loot. Well, it doesn't matter. He was going to survive 2 hits anyway, so it was all good. We'll put loot and Arter right here. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Allergies go burr. Okay. This should be all good. We'll have to give a couple kills where we can to Ephraim, if at all possible. I should have an Iron Lance in the convoy that I can give to him. I could give that to him. I think I dropped the one off from Vanessa and put that in the convoy. Either way, we'll just drop all this in the convoy. I don't think we're using Ford. Same with Kyle. Much as I like Kyle, he's probably benched. I think that both Hannah and Cormag are going to be far superior. Do you need a haircut? Yes, I do. I very badly need a haircut. I've been attempting to find the time and the ability to get a haircut, but, you know, with everything that's going on in the world, I've just not gotten one, so maybe sometime soon. That's actually why I wear this hat, just because I need a haircut and I don't want my hair in my face all the time. What I could do, if any of you guys have watched Haikyuu, I could tie my hair back like Asahi. It's actually at that point where it's long enough that I could do that. I just don't have any hair ties because I've never needed them. I don't know. That's about the extent of it. I've never needed a hair tie, but I could tie my hair back like Asahi. And it would not be far off from what he's got going on. Show hair for stream? Nah, it's pretty disheveled right now. I was outside playing badminton with my roommates, and as such, it's pretty far gone. Like, it's gonna be an absolute mess. Let's see. Well, this would be a kill for Nami. Or we could not do that, and do this instead. We don't die to this, so that works out. Oh boy, at this rate, I wonder if anybody's gonna die. It appears as though I am too good at Fire Emblem. Well, nobody clipped that, because you'll certainly be able to use it whenever it comes to how everything is. Let's see. It appears that my attention is needed, so I will be right back. Okay then, it appears that my attention was not needed, and my roommates just wanted to fake me out and make me stop my stream for a second, because that's humor. They got me though, that's fair. Let's see here. Thank you guys so much for 16 likes, by the way, I just saw that. That's really huge. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, because I sure am enjoying playing this game. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's right, I was gonna do that, but I gotta bring Garcia back to here, bop this guy in his big dumb face with all that crit rates. Ooh, super dead. Absolute demolition. Okay, let's see. More luck, please. Wow, just not getting the luck level ups. I don't recall what his luck growth is off the top of my head, but I usually don't have issue getting luck with him. Ooh, nice crits. Crit City population Nami and Garcia by the look of it. Now, for you, I would like some strength and speed. Can we get some? Well, I guess we're just getting bad level ups to stream. That seems to be a pretty consistent theme. But I guess that's just how it's gonna be. Okay. Ooh, nice crits. Crit City, population loot. She has just moved in. That beautiful crit city. Loot is becoming one of my most reliable units, and it's not even close. I wish Arter was this good. Arter is really falling behind. He's gonna need something to get him boosted up. Maybe we can give him this kill and this kill and this kill. I think we can manage that if we try. Orson kind of just vibing. We're almost through. We're almost through. I don't think Ephraim is going to be a candidate for taking this guy on. One thing I ordinarily do is support Ephraim and Erica to B rank, and then give each other, or give both of them A rank partners that they get married to. So like Seth or Tana, respectively, for Erica and Ephraim. Okay, this is fine. I might move like this. Yeah, that works out. We'll get Colm over there soon enough, and he'll get those treasure chests. We do have an Angelic Robe now. The Angelic Robe is a very nice item to have. Okay, I'm going to give up this Iron Sword, and trade this over, and give up that. I want to... Okay, I know what I want to do. I have to do this now, or else I'm going to forget about it. Because this does become relevant at a later point. I'm going to give a heal staff and a whatever I have left of my iron bow over to Monica, and that way Innes and Sally get some equipment as results. She keeps the rapier, she keeps the vulnerary. I might throw the elixir on her instead. I feel like it might be better on her. We'll give her the rest of the iron bow. Maybe the steel bow is better. I think the steel bow might be better. Innes has the constitution that he won't get weighed down by it significantly, and I doubt he'll have the speed to double anyway. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, Lou gets this kill. We're almost through. I might skip the tier list though. I'm getting a little bit tired. I do need to take some medicine or something, because I can feel these allergies really starting to kick in. They're very hit or miss. And I guess they never miss, huh? Let's see, what are we getting this time? Another magnificent level up. Loot is really popping off. She must understand that she is voiced by the same person as Holo from Spice and Wolf. And as such, she understands that it is very necessary for her to become good for me. Okay. Two shaman kills for Arter through the wall. And then we'll be good to go. Let's see, Molder. I guess just go ahead and heal. We'll just go this way. You know, funnily, we could make Tirado bop himself against us with his javelin. That's kind of funny. I don't know how good it'll be, but we could make him do that. We'll heal Loot, because, like, I'm scared for her a little bit. Okay, almost through, almost through. Here we are. Experience time. Get it. Go, experience. Get the experience. I didn't heal you, but it's fine, because you crit and kill anyway. Okay, good level up. Very good level up. Speed and rest, can't go wrong with it. I'll heal you with vulnerary, because we have so many, it doesn't matter. Go for it. Get you experience. Whoosh. This should take no time. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. We could actually give the kill to Naomi instead, but I think Arter's gonna need it more. He needs to remain relevant, he needs to continue getting level ups. Because, turning him into a bishop means that we have another healer with C-rank staves. Does Orson kill this guy right off the bat? He does, but if he uses a sword, he still does. Okay. Understandable enough. Well, I'm gonna give Kyle a Steel Lance, and he's gonna break down that wall. Or maybe the Iron Sword, I don't know. Steel Lance, no, we'll go Steel Lance. Oh boy. Almost through. Bop. Bop. And bop. And then he shouldn't get bopped by this guy. We could do it like this, and that way two of these guys have the chance to attack. We'll put Naomi in here for support reasons. We'll do this. Actually, does Loot kill? I'm sure she probably does, because she's gotten pretty strong. We'll see if Arter can crit, and if not, then Loot gets the kill. Come on, get the crit. Oh man. Well, it's gonna go to Loot then, and then we'll be all done for this chapter, apart from killing the boss, of course. I shouldn't discount him, because he is very strong. He is actually ludicrously strong. Yeah, he can one-shot Ross pretty easily. With supports and stuff, he'll have no crit rate at least. Well, he can't one-shot Ross, actually. He would have to one-shot with a crit. But either way, with loot over here, Ross should have no issues. We'll grab these chests up with Calm, and we'll be good to go. I've already given her the equipment that I wanted, so that's fine. Okay, and we're gonna be getting this Silver Sword and then the Elysian Whip. Very nice. The Elysian Whip not gonna come in handy for a little while since we're not using Vanessa. She turned out to be a little bit bad. It's hard to use Vanessa when enemy growth rates are inflated, but that's just how it's gonna be. Okay, so we'll do Steel Axe. Yeah, Steel Axe. Take and drop loot. That way there's full supports. Theoretically, Ephraim is fine, I would say. Ephraim is extremely okay. Yep, let's see how it goes. My men were unable to finish the job, were they? It falls on me to show you my own special brand of power. A little bit, he says. Yeah, just a little bit. Ooh, a crit. Nice. Very good. We might give the kill to Lutz, question mark, maybe? I think she would make good use of it. 8, 10, 7. Well, if she can. If she gets the crit, we'll give it to her. Very nice. Well done. Less than nice. Maybe we give the kill to Ephraim. Maybe he's deserving of it. Of course, we have witnessed him getting hit by worse. Ooh, scary. Ooh, okay, no crits. I didn't need to risk that, and I still don't need to risk that, but I mean, I guess it's gonna be how it is. I guess we can just kill with Ross, that's fine. 7 hit rate, yeah, understandable. Have a Ross day. Oh. That's not good. That's extremely not okay. But we should be okay, I think. I think we'll be fine. Right? Question mark? I mean, I guess we just do this. Rescue him back, and then drop with, yeah, do the thing wherein the thing is done. And then, as a result of the thing being done our things. Okay, we'll just do this. This is fine. Ross is gonna have to take up the mantle on his own, it seems. Seems everybody else is unreliable. And yet Ross, he himself, the man in the flesh, is very capable. Ooh, nice. Well, I mean, it was gonna miss. He crits again. Very good. Good job, Ross. Very impressive. However, I expect you'll wish you'd died here on my steel. Lord Valter is not nearly as merciful as I. Indeed, he is not, but we have a strong solution for him once we get to him. And a strong level up for Ross is what I'm hoping for. Let's get some speed, buddy. Well, he didn't get that speed, but he was getting a lot of HP, and I appreciate that. Monica will then seize. But first, I do want to show off these conversations. This one with Kyle. Sir Orson. Well met, Kyle. I never thought for a moment that you could be bested so easily. No, sir, and I never doubted that we would see you again. Kyle, about Seth. We heard it all. Unbelievable, isn't it? But facts are facts. Yes, if Seth can turn his back on Renee, we remaining knights will have to work all the harder to prove ourselves. Erica, who's that? I don't know, never heard of her. Let's go, Kyle. Yes, sir. And then this one. Prince Ephraim. General Orson, you're safe. Monica is safe as well. I'm afraid I have much news to relate to you. That will have to wait, though. For now, we must cut our way out of here. Yes, let's conclude our business here before we talk about other matters. Come on. Yes, sire. This is the wholesome ending. This is what Orson always deserved. Let's see. We don't really need to heal anymore. I think we're good to go. I think we got all the treasure. All the enemies are defeated. So let's hop out into the thingy. General Orson sounds right. Yeah, it does. Yeah, and I didn't change this text, so sorry about that. We'll have to skip it. What a shame. Alrighty, but that is the end of, well, this stream, it seems, because it's been 2 hours, 20 minutes going on. What is it, Erica? Well, that's not her. I wish I had the time to go through and change all of the dialogue. It'd be really nice if I could. I do want to see the Kalak scene if I can at all help it. I love this scene. I have Kalak, he's primed to be +10 in Heroes. He's currently +9, and I'm waiting for his, Grand Hero Battle Revival before I +10 him, because I'm dedicating all of my grails to Orson right now. I'll show you. It'll probably be backwards on my camera. Ha, so this hunk of rock is a sacred stone, eh? This is one of my favorite scenes. It's late here. Have a good day. Love you guys. Well, thank you so much for being out here. I really had fun talking with you in chat. Black-hearted fool, what have you done? Without the stone's protection, the horrors will spread. Huh, what's this? Still breathing, are you? Come, if you've any last words, I'll hear them, fool of Frelia. You monster. You waste your last words on insults, and feeble ones at that. Hardly the right note to enter the Eternal on, would you say? Well then, die. Bop. That guy got Ligma. Hold. What are you doing, Kalak? Our job was to... or it's actually Kelek, but I call him Kalak. Our job was to destroy the Sacred Stone. I know, I did that. And I crushed it, did I not? But if we don't clean up these Frelian curs, they might... Yeah, whatever. We understand. I just really like Kalak. I'll show you what I've got. How could this happen? Ligma? What's Ligma? I don't know. What could it be? But yeah, here's Maorson. You'll be able to see like a quick little peek of him, I guess. It's gonna be low quality because like low camera. Yeah, you can't really see him that well, it appears, watching back the replay. But there he is, and then here's my Kalak, +9. If you can't tell, I like Sacred Stones. Anyway, you guys voted. You guys gave me... or I gave you guys a straw poll. Bad cameras make you look good? Heck yeah, dude. I gave you guys a straw poll, and you in return gave me an answer. You want to see Ephraim route, so that's where we're going. Will you go Ephraim routes? Yes, I will. Prince Ephraim. Man, isn't that a sight to behold. Well, I'm going to save over this one just on the off chance that I want to save some of this for footage following the streams series. But yeah, there it is. We've done it. We've done it. We got through the fabled chapter. And I have a 2007 camera. Well, that's a shame, I guess, but that is how it be. Oh gosh, thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. This one was a lot of fun. I had a blast, and I hope you did too. Make sure to leave that like if you haven't already, and make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because you will not want to miss the next one. The next one is where we take on the mighty, the famous Geb. And it's going to be a scary chapter. It's going to be a very scary chapter. That chapter scares me in vanilla sometimes, and with 10% crit on all the weapons, yeah, big chapter. Good stream, thank you so much, really means a lot to me. I would do the, whatever it is, I would do the, tier list, but I feel like I need to go take some medicine and lie down. Maybe we'll do a tier list either sometime at the start of the next one, or maybe at the end of the next one, I don't know. But either way, it's been fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to, like I said, tune in next Wednesday for the continuation of this when we take on Geb. And until next time, I'll see you later. Take care, everybody. Remember, Wolf Girl's good.